Created some space and observed. Gave niggas more than I should've. I watched how they took it in turn. Pulled niggas' cards and came out with jokers. Perfectly fitting. Niggas be capped with the numbers. The subject ain't comfortable when you talk around niggas who outside, ducking the ashes, spinning the block a few times. Still ain't seen none of that shit that you say you made happen. Know where I'm from and I know where I'm at. Niggas fight on the day that you lacking. All of that talk, I got nothing to show. Niggas faking the vibes, I just call them a lad and channel the fucks that I give, but the station was static. Adjusted my picture and added dimensions. I might even throw in a fabric. My leather so soft, but these niggas so pussy. Go play with yourself. Heard that you niggas be working with shares. You burn the bridges with me, can't repair them. Friend for a blood doesn't mean I can spam. Misguided loyalty turning the airs. I just keep rolling up, easing my stress. And say that you're broke, but better to smile in your face and be plotting your efforts. Bitch, better move. Get out the way like I'm ludicrous. I see how they move and I'm studious. Give me one who gon' ride. She low when I pull up. I get her so high like a stewardess. All that baggage on the runway that's heading to new levels. Ain't really two-faced or amazed to against me. I came out of hell, so I'm chill around devils. They never get roses until you can't smell them. They rather pick off your petals. Say that they love me, say that they like. They picking they spots on freckles. They ask how I feel every day and I'm lying. Saying I'm fine. Know how I feel every day the best way I know how. Plus I'm getting high, shit getting hard every day that go by. Headaches from trying not to cry. I put that energy inside my grind. I can't let none of my enemies slide. Nah, took a step back for a clear observation. My eyes hit all your actions and words ain't on the same pages. So I keep my ties in rotation. I've been quiet and overly patient. Now I'm here as the assailant. Now I'm here for my repayment. You can give or have it taken. Wrestling with demons was close to a tombstone, but my pedigree too strong. You think that you know me, I been keep it balanced, cause I've been on edge for too long. It's any taste better when life throwing shots at my temple. Plus I know that more rounds coming. I never triple, I go out and hustle. I beat the game and make something from nothing.
Y'all stay locked in. Y'all already know we will be going live in a few minutes, waiting for Jay to get here. Don't go nowhere. Get ready to rock with us.
You know it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shit crazy. Being solid make you lose friends, but I know I'll never lose me. Ask me, that's a win-win. I just ran out of fucks to kill. I've been trying on them anyway. Finding purpose made it easy just to say fuck these niggas while I concentrate. Yeah, living it like that, I'm rapping, I'm trying to chill, but they know where I'm from. Nigga, these niggas was capping, but I made it happen regardless. I get this shit done. Based on my bad day of business, bold. I turn around in the story road. I had it down, it don't matter no more. Niggas is clowns, I'm enjoying the show. Aiming at your brim, you ain't with me, you with them. Know I'm dope, you smell the kills. Chasing nils, I'm with Gucci Nil. Me and Colts is sending meals. Please don't feed the mammals here. Leaving nothing on the table but the place in silverware. I broke bread when meals were scarce. I went dead, double back on the air. Niggas say ego and pride and the fear. I see the hate and the signs very clear. Envious eyes and them looks are killed. But I'm strapped and ready. Break this weed down so I'm steady. Shit was life, but my heart heavy. Now I'm rolling, 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 rolling. I put it all inside of the flames. I know it never can go back the same. Rolling, 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 rolling. Gave them my all and all of them change. You let them talk and they throwing the flame. Mention no smoke, mention no vibe, mention no energy. Roll me up a personal. This one for my enemies. This one for what's meant to be. This one for the ones who know this.
Yeah, we just start the show without each other now, man. It's crazy.
First pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Trevor Lawrence, quarterback, Clemson.
Duval, Bangum, Westside, Jayville, Duval, Hustle House, Frank Coley, he real. Duval, Bangum, Billy, Rankin, throw your D's in the air if you're from the Bangum. Duval, 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 Duval. If you're from a city, holla. Duval, 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 Duval. If you rep my city, holla. Duval, yeah boy, don't them youngins go hard. Swinging it on drop top, Chevy sitting too tall. Jaguar on my plate, on my feet, 2-8, 4-5 on my hip. Set a lame nigga straight.
We got the deep swell to go.
I can't even dethrone Garoppolo.
Yeah. Ooh! Welcome to the Minute Teal Podcast. I am your host, the hot tech hooligan, Agent K. And I'm rocking with the cannabis analyst, Agent J. And I don't know what the fuck that guy in the window is doing. He's taking a walk. Now he's sitting in a fucking Buick. I have no idea what's going on there, but I do know that this show is brought to you by some great motherfuckers over at the Miller Creative Group.
CG, our group of talented designers, can take your ideas and create something special. Been needing to wrap your vehicle to promote your business? or maybe creating new business cards to stand out in your field. Maybe you're looking to create a memorable gift for a friend. Call us today and speak with a member of our staff and let us handle your vision so you can focus on what's important. Call 904-771-5855 or visit mcg247.com for more information.
Ooh, for more information, you already know what to do right there. So what's going on, Jay?
Shit, man. Another day, man. Shout out to me for designing this beauty.
Can we get a twirl? Can we get a twirl?
Get that mini Teal, man.
Look at that!
That mini Teal, down around 695.
Get a little spin.
On that bag, they got that on that 2.8, 28 grams.
Yeah, look, round of applause. That's pretty fun. Look at Stone Cold over there. Hating Stone Cold. Look, I see him in the back of the room right now. If that some bitch has no sleeves on it, I'll wear that motherfucker right now. That boy right there. People sleep.
Make a minute till vest and
The high vis. The bright yellow. The bright yellow with the stripes down it. That's what he's looking for right there. All you beautiful people currently tuned in, thank you so much. You know we love you. Please click that share button. Get it out there. Send it to your mother. Send it to your wife's already watching, but send it to everybody else that you know. Get them involved. You know we're the dopest Jaguar podcast on the planet. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Subscribe to the social networks, man. YouTube, that's simply Men and Teal Podcast. Follow us on Twitter at Men and Teal Pod, Instagram at Men and Teal Podcast. Join the Facebook group Men and Teal Podcast. You already know, man. So let's get had to get that out. That was in there.
Just do.
Well, that was good. Had to get that out. Let's get right into it, man. A whole lot of news has taken place since we last hopped on the air.
I don't even know when that was.
That was April Fool's.
Jesus Christ. It was a joke. We told you we would be back the next week, and that was a joke. I don't know why
that was
they believe this.
Joke.
Yeah, I don't know why they believe this.
Psych. But we're here. Look at Stone Cold. What's Stone Cold doing over there? Oh, okay. He's at a birthday party. Okay. Are you intoxicated? He's definitely.
I think it's for I don't know. I guess they serve alcohol at children's birthday parties to the adults.
Is that his cousin's not a child?
I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring him in. Stone Cold Steve Ball. Are you
what up, guys? No.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about y'all?
Pretty good. Your eyes a little red.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Stone Cold, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You're a celebrity, man. We heard you on the radio today, man. Or was it yesterday or today? Was it today? That was today.
Oh yeah.
We heard you on the radio, man. It's the craziest thing that I didn't hear though. I didn't hear any mention of the Men and Teal podcast on 1010XL, and you always want to be hanging outside the window, peeping in the window. So for today, you might have to be on timeout.
Hey, you just go snipe on Stone Cold like that. You go hit him with the sniper. S7 sniper, Halo style.
Yeah, bro. Hey, quick scope. You didn't see me do it real quick. It was quick scope, man.
No scope. No scope. Look at Stone Cold.
Look at him.
What is going on? He didn't mention us? You sure?
Yeah, man. Look, right now he's looking like his tractor died.
Not even an MIT?
Nope. Not even. This is Stone Cold Steve Boston for the Men and Teal Podcast. Hey, and I think
not even that. Oh no. Somebody's gotta pull that audio. We gotta check the transcript here. I think maybe
we know if he would have mentioned the Men and Teal podcast, they would have scrapped it from the audio post production.
Out of there.
They would have sniped us. Shout out to Jaguars today.
I don't know why they don't like us. I don't know. I don't understand. If somebody calls in, they give a take. Mm-hmm. They want to credit where they heard it. I don't understand why they're not allowed to say their source.
Or if you do your own publication or you do your own source of material or whatever. And how the fuck can we not? Y'all fucking call on people all the time. They call journalists all the time, bro. Like people cite their sources all the time.
Oh,
but fuck 10-10. So we ain't worried about them right now.
Hey, then my dog Beef is gone.
Yeah, man.
No
He's
more.
gone for good.
What's going on?
Is he gone for good?
I don't know. He's not there. Like, he's not listed as their executive producer anymore. It's ET in the morning too. Shout out to
shout out to that black man. Can we get some round of applause?
Round of applause for him. Yes, sir. ET getting it in. Now he's hosting 2 shows. So
yeah, now he don't be letting him. I don't really listen to a lot in the morning, but I need to start listening more so I can see how he handles Jeff. Cause I know he be talking. I know he be talking to them boys for real.
Yeah. No, it's probably interesting. I don't know. I don't really tune in anymore. But if we look at what's going on right now, the current landscape in the NFL, now I want to talk a little bit about this, and we'll get into everything today. So, we got a good show lined up. We're going to talk about, obviously, the draft is in 13 days. So we'll be talking about what we think is going to happen there. We're also going to dive in. Want to play a little game here. We're going to, if Jay could add 3 players, not just Jay, myself as well, but if you could add 3 players from any previous Jaguar team to this team and make it an immediate contender, who would they be? And so we're going to talk about that. And then once we get there, obviously, we'll take your comments as well. Remember, you guys are able to call in. All you have to do is dial 904-878-3868. You can call in, give your take as well, shout outs, whatever you want to do, answer the question. Again, if you could add 3 Jaguar players from any past Jaguar team to this team right now today, this current roster, and make them contenders, who would they be? So let's get in a little bit. I want to talk about this Baker Mayfield thing. I know it's not Jags related, but did you watch the YNK podcast with Baker Mayfield?
I didn't, but I did see like some little, not the clips, just like some of the like the little headers, talking about just like how he was just like he's just not happy at how things went down. Pretty much, he's pissed off about someone's disrespectful and all that shit like that.
Right. So I loved Baker, like coming out of college. I know you liked Baker as well. Yeah. And when Baker was coming out, I recall having multiple conversations with you and the rest of the cronies about, man, I wish I could get Baker, bro. I was like, I would take Baker right now. And I was a Boat guy. I loved Boat while he was here, but I wanted Baker Mayfield because I liked his energy. I liked his swagger. I didn't care about the quote unquote limitations he had. I thought he had a big enough arm to get it done. I liked mobile. Obviously,
mobility like a motherfucker.
Build your system around him for him to be successful, but you got to do that with a lot of quarterbacks.
I'm about to say most quarterbacks in the league, you have to build that system around. So it's like I'm not tripping off of that ever.
Yeah, and if you look at Cleveland here, and this is the thing, you're talking about literally a place that's fan base named their stadium the Factory of Sadness. One of the worst franchise, not one of, the worst franchise in NFL history is the Cleveland Browns. By far, no questions asked. They have gone through more quarterbacks than we have been years in the league. I mean, it is...
They go through quarterbacks like J-Lo will be going through niggas.
Bruh. It is crazy how many quarterbacks the Cleveland Browns have had and found zero success since Bernie fucking Kosar. Okay? But they sit here now. You draft Baker Mayfield number 1 overall. You don't start him right away. He comes in. He looks good. I believe they wind up winning 5 games, that rookie. I don't have the numbers in front of me, so if I misquote, I apologize. I'm just going simply off memory here. I believe they won like 5 games this rookie year once they put him in. I think that who was starting? Tyrod, right?
Yeah.
Was it Tyrod? And he wound up getting hurt like week 4, week 5, something like that, if I remember correctly. It was early in the season.
He didn't get hurt. The fucking team doctor gave him a shot in his fucking ribs.
No. That was the Chargers.
That was the Chargers. I was about to say.
Yeah.
God, okay, that was the Chargers. Oh, that was the second.
Herbie.
That was the second year Tyrod Taylor lost his job to a white quarterback who hadn't proven anything in the league.
That was when Herbie came in, and that was against the Chiefs, and they gave him that shot and piercing his lung.
That was crazy.
Like hours before the game. And Justin Herbert finds out hours before the game. Hey, Rook, you're starting. You're going to play a little football today.
Like, what?
Against Pat Mahomes in the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, yeah, that shit was
Hope
insane.
you're ready.
Shout out to
you're
Herbie.
ready. And
Shout
then he
out to
comes in
Herbie.
slinging it and almost gets the dub.
Almost. Shout out to Herbie.
Facts. But Baker Mayfield, since the time he stepped into Cleveland, to me has embodied what Cleveland is, or what I believe Cleveland is. And I'm an outsider. I'm Duval County born and raised.
Blue collar, baby.
Right.
That's what Baker Mayfield brings in.
Exactly. It's that kind of energy. It's that simple, just I'm going to come in and work every day. I'm an underdog. I'm going to do whatever. And I'll tell you this, when you watch the YNK podcast, and if you watch it in its entirety, roll up, sit back, watch this podcast. It's amazing to sit back and see, and you really learn a lot about the guy. And I don't know, I kind of like I did with Jalen in that last podcast. I grew another appreciation with the Pivot podcast. I got another appreciation for Baker, even more so now. And I feel what Cleveland did to him is just awful. And now it's not awful in the sense that they went and got somebody better. I'm not arguing that Deshaun Watson is better than Baker Mayfield. Absolutely. Without a doubt, Deshaun Watson is a better quarterback than Baker Mayfield. Is he a better person? I don't know. But honestly, I don't give a fuck. I need you to win football games. Okay? So what I am going to say, though, is there's a right way and a wrong way to do things.
Definitely.
Right? And if you are going to go after Deshaun Watson, then I, as your starting quarterback, your number one overall pick, the guy who just played an entire year with a torn fucking labrum, which affected my play and produced the poor performance that you saw because I tried to tough it out because you didn't fucking sign anybody behind me, my guy. There was nobody to take the reins to win us a few games. Hurt me was still the best option.
Well, right now he's the highest paid backup in the league.
Third string. I think he's third string.
Oh, then who's the second behind him now?
Didn't they get Jacoby Brissett?
Oh yeah,
I think they got Kobe.
Well, I mean, he's not going to play, so yeah. So I mean, Baker's not going to play, but regardless, yeah. Right now, find your way to the bottom of the depth chart.
Right. So you sit here and instead of contacting your guy who led you to a playoff victory, Cleveland, you don't know what that feels like. For all the Jacksonville Jaguar jokes you motherfuckers try to throw in the NFL, Cleveland ain't won a playoff game in God shit. It's been eons, bro.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Baker comes in and leads you to a playoff victory. He's got you beating your rivals that you ain't beaten in God knows how long. And instead of just giving him a call and saying, hey, just so you know, we're going to explore the options with Deshaun Watson. I want to let you know before you read it in the papers and the media starts going crazy. We're giving Deshaun a call. We're just flirting with the idea. Okay? And let that happen. And then give Baker an opportunity to come to you and say, okay, hey, not a problem. Is it okay if my agent starts seeking out a trade? Like, that's okay. That's how that happened. It could have been very clean. Instead, you don't tell him. The man finds out through the media that you guys are even contacting Deshaun, trying to go to get a trade. And then so he's like, yeah, fuck it, deuces. And then everybody judges Baker. Everybody judges Baker Mayfield for the way he reacted to sitting on his couch and finding out that the team who drafted him number one overall, who just picked up his fifth-year option, is going to pay him $18 million this year to play. The team that he turned around and took to the fucking playoffs and won. That team, oh, by the way, they're just going to move on from me and go try to throw the fucking bag at somebody else. And he finds that out from the couch. And you're mad that he picks up the fucking phone and types a goodbye to Cleveland?
For real. Like, you can't be mad.
You talk about the most animated, heart-on-his-sleeve quarterback we've seen in fucking forever. Like, this guy, and that's what you love about him, because he's different. He's not he's not Tom Brady. He's not polished and, yes, that is, the other team is really good. And no, fuck that. He's out there like, yeah, I'm going to try to throw all over those bitches. Like, that's what you love about him. So it just blew my mind. So yeah, I would definitely, if you haven't already, go watch the YNK podcast. The Baker Mayfield situation is interesting, and it does have some impact on us because I mean, I think he could wind up in a place. Now, obviously, it would have made more sense to include him now, early when the trade first took place, but he could wind up in a place like Houston. I know they keep saying they're good on Davis Mills, but I'm not believing it. But Seattle, definitely Baker Mayfield friendly. Could definitely see that. Pittsburgh right now. Rest in peace, Dwayne Haskins.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Dwayne. That shit is like the saddest thing I've heard in a long time, bro.
It was devastating. Rest in peace, Dwayne Haskins. But because of the situation in Pittsburgh now,
and I thought he was going to push
Baker Mayfield go there.
Yeah, I really thought
they only got Trubisky.
Yeah, I think he could have beat out Trubisky. I thought Haskins was going to beat out Trubisky. Really thought it was going to happen this year. Yeah. But
right,
but Baker,
it's very possible.
It's opened up.
And you telling me Baker Mayfield isn't Pittsburgh? The underdog, the fucking hard worker, the girl. Man, Baker Mayfield fit in Pittsburgh pretty good now.
The grabbing his nuts on the sideline, the planting the flag on the field. That's what you want. That's what you want in your quarterback. Somebody who got something like just a little something.
Yeah. That's it. And he gives you that. He gives you that extra added oomph. And in his play, like, I don't want to hear Baker Mayfield's not a starting quarterback in this league. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, bro, there are many quarterbacks that are down on that list under Baker Mayfield. There are plenty of other quarterbacks that you would see out the door long before Baker. So, we're not gonna spend too much on it, but it just blew my mind. I watched that podcast, and it definitely struck a nerve with me the way Cleveland handled things. I just don't want bad business.
Look, well, I got a question. I got a question for you though, man. Is it in your head right now that we plan on playing in January and February?
Boy, it's in my fucking head.
It better be. It's in my fucking head. I like that motherfucker.
It's
there,
ringing.
Man.
Bro, the look in his eyes. Huh?
He said, "Hey, the goal should be what is? Dang, he said. What did he say? He said the goal should be the goal should look unattainable. I think, but well within reach.
Yeah, bro. He's talking that coach speak. That shit he's got going on over there.
That shit, boy.
I'm trying to tell you, he is.
What up, Jeremy? Happy Easter to you, Jeremy.
Oh
Shout
yeah,
out to Jeremy Carr.
That's Jaguar J, baby. That's where this came from, right here.
Let's go. You seen that? He heard that chain. He heard that chain. He had to clean.
He said, "Changalang, changalang, changalang." Yeah. Playing in January and February. That's what he say. If you don't believe him, get the fuck out the room.
For real.
Because Dougie telling you what's going on. Let's see.
Good morning. Good morning. Our goals this season should be out of reach, but never out of sight. My job is to put these goals right in front of us. And so we're striving and attaining.
No. Our goals this season should be out of reach, but never out of sight. You understand? Listen, you understand what my man said?
Dropping bars, man.
What? My man said, look, the goal's got to be out of reach. That means it's got to be too far. It's got to be something we got to go get. We can't just reach it sitting here. We got to grow. You know what I'm saying? Think about when you was little and you was trying to turn the light off, the overhead light. You couldn't reach the drawstring. You had to get taller to reach it. You got to grow to get these goals. Come on, Dougie. Talk to them. Talk to them, Dougie. Talk to these young men. Let's go.
But never out of sight. My job is to put these goals right in front of us. And so we're striving and attaining, and we're trying to go after these goals every single day. Put it in your head right now. That we plan on playing in January and February.
That we plan on playing in January and February.
Yeah, I like that tough talk, Doug. I love it.
We plan on playing in January and February.
Damn right.
You just damn right. Yep, we sure. Yeah. Hey, King of the
Hill. Hell to the yeah.
Hell yeah. That's what you should have did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
he's supposed to be
goodness.
cracking beers right now, Stone Cold.
Jesus Christ. Look at it. He drank some more. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes, y'all. Stone Cold drunk. Comment down in the comments. Do you think
Nah,
Stone Cold is drunk?
He definitely just put a fresh mound in.
Look at that. That is
Lip poking
interesting.
out. Got the bubble gum lip.
Jesus. So this, Stone Cold, look, I had to bring you out of timeout right now because this is gonna segue in to our next topic here. I listen. You shot us. You mentioned us on the radio. I'm sure you did. You're not that shitty of a human being. I'm sure you did.
Hey, Jacksonville. One of the best parts about living here, being able to entertain outdoors year-round. But in order to do that, you have to have the right setup. Whether you need to protect the little ones with a privacy fence or go all out with a new deck, built-in grill, fire pit, seat, you get the picture, right? There's only one guy to call, and that's my guy Jalen over at Anchor Fence and Deck. They are the best in the business. Call for a free quote today. 904-859-5481. Mention Men and Teal and get a discount on your install. We all need somebody to hold us down, and nobody holds you down like Anchor Fence and Deck. Check them out online at anchorfence-deck.com.
Let's get it popping. So I happened to hear you a little bit. I was on the phone with a fellow friend of ours, Mr. J to the I to the MB. And we were having a conversation. And in the background, I could hear the show while he was listening, and he goes, Stone Cold's on. I was like, ain't that some shit? First of all, stop telling him your name is Steve. Okay? Don't tell him this is Steve from wherever the fuck you say. This is Stone Cold, okay? This is Stone Cold Steve Boston, okay? Because you know what's going to happen. If you say that next time you call in, E.T. going to hit the put some respect on your name, okay? First and foremost. All right. But this is kind of what I wanted to talk about a little bit today. And it's the responsibility that we have to really talk and not just say the easy shit that's out there, but really have a conversation about the narrative. So you came out and said, well, you tell us, what did you say on the radio? Go ahead. Give your take.
Well, basically, I tried to get the point across because everybody's been putting down Aiden Hutchinson, and I'm tired of it. I really am. And I strictly told him. I mean, everybody's saying, "Oh, he doesn't have a high ceiling." I don't believe in that. You're a football player. You don't believe in that.
No,
I definitely. You could always get better.
No, especially. Yeah. Keep going with your saying.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Basically, I told him, I know for a fact that's what we're going to do and what we should do. I put that out there, and I said, and I know Trevor Walker, he'll be a good player. The problem that beat him is he was on too good of a defense with too many damn good players and too much of a rotation. Aiden dominated every time he was on that field. People put him down for Georgia game. He'd be the first to tell you. And if you want to, listen to that podcast they did with PFF.
That's a good one.
It was a good listen.
I'm 1.5 parts in. It's on YouTube right now. You can find it. Just type in PFF Hutch podcast, and you can see a 4-part podcast of Aiden Hutchinson. Or now I believe they have it up on Spotify. It came out the other day.
Yeah, but he was the first one to admit he had a bad game. But also, I get the point across that you can scheme for a player. They ran the ball away from him, and they got the ball out quick. So any pass rush wouldn't have done anything.
Well, go back to the point you made on air, because this is what I want to dive into. The point you made on air was the 1-year wonder thing. So go ahead and say what you said about that.
Everybody has said over and over, why are we drafting the 1-year wonder? I want the people to know this. TJ Watt had one good year.
Yes, sir.
And he is one of the best pass rushers in the NFL.
Correct.
God, what was the other name? Nick Bosa had one good year and is one of the best pass rushers in the NFL.
Correct.
Aiden Hutchinson topped that with one good year. And everybody says, oh, it's just 1 year. His first 2 years, he was a defensive tackle, was not an edge rusher, lost the weight.
So that's where we're about to go right there, because when you took the comments off the air, that was when they followed up and kind of laid in with that was their junior year when they did that. And so by their junior year, they were where Aiden is in his senior year. And Kayvon Thibodeau's 3-year statistics dwarf Aiden Hutchinson's first 3-year statistics. And that was the point they were trying to make. So they're like, so if we want to talk numbers, here's my thing with the numbers. And this is why I got upset when I heard them do that, because I'm like, no, wait, what? Because that's irresponsible, because these people look to them more so than even they look to us for information and logical takes. And regardless of whether they take what we say as gospel or what they say as gospel, they listen to it, they process it, and sometimes they recite it. And that's what you don't want to see. I don't want to see somebody go back and say what they heard in response to your take today, because it doesn't make any sense. And exactly where you were going is why. So first of all, I was one of the first people to bash Hutchinson against Georgia and say that I'm going Evan Neal now, for sure. And that's because I watched it and I had my reasons. I said I didn't see him dominate. I didn't see him do things against a guy that's going to be drafted in the 3rd round. Now, I've also had terrible games myself in my time playing ball. I have watched great players have terrible games. It happens. So I know it happens. Unfortunately for him, it was a rough game on the biggest stage. But if we're going to talk about his numbers, and we're going to talk about the first 3 years and start to do that comparison, that's irresponsible. Because as you said, Hutch was a defensive tackle his first 3 years. He was playing out of position, clearly. You have 1 year.
I wouldn't even say he was playing out of position. The motherfucker had didn't he have like a 6.5 sack a year?
No, he has 4 sacks total in 3 years.
Oh, so he's at 3. So what?
That 3rd year in the COVID year, he got hurt in the 3rd game. It was out for the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So in 2 years and 3 games, he has 4 sacks. Okay. So the numbers are not something that's pretty. But
I'm looking at
out of position, bro. Yeah, go look at tackles for loss.
I'm saying, look at his actual. I'm looking at how when I looked at the numbers for his sophomore year, those were the numbers I was really impressed by, because, like I said, he was playing D tackle, and he had 63 tackles with like 40 something solo, like almost 20 something tackles for a loss. It's like, okay, you were actually kind of dominating. You were doing really well
against double teams.
Yeah, against double teams.
Because he was getting doubled down in there.
Mm-hmm.
They was giving some double. So that's my point. Is he's playing out of position, and this is the Jacksonville fucking Jaguars. We know what it's like to watch guys play out of fucking position.
Mm-hmm.
We watch guys go from fucking Pro Bowlers to washed out. Now they got to go play for the fucking Steelers because we played them out of position, bro. Like, we've seen it happen. So why would we even recite that? Why would we fix our mouths to say that? Aiden Hutchinson has 1 year at edge. That's it. The other 3 years don't fucking matter. Because they said, well, if Thibodeau came back for his 4th year, he might have 19 sacks. No, he wouldn't, because he's never gotten 10.
Yeah,
and he's been playing edge for 3 years, and he's never gotten 10 sacks in a season.
He's been playing edge his entire life. He's a defensive end.
I don't have his high school stats. He didn't get no sacks in high school. Yeah, I don't know.
No, I'm pretty sure he was the number one. He was the number one. You remember?
He was the number one.
He was the number one rated player coming out of high school, and so he had a lot of sacks in high school. He played all over play. I think he played. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he played everything, but
a little bit. He probably ran the ball. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he did. I'm pretty sure he did.
Oh yeah,
but that big motherfucker was going crazy in high school. But yeah.
That was my problem with the whole thing is he played out of position his first 3 years. When you put him in the position to succeed, when you put him at edge in that 3-4, what did you see?
My biggest thing,
sacks.
Yeah, my biggest thing about Thibodeau to me is like I said, I think he went to Oregon. I feel like he went to Oregon. Well, I just feel like he went to Oregon for the Oregon look, as just
because they didn't play nobody.
Yeah, exactly. Self-promotion for the most part. Trying to get your name out there, but you're at an elite school, but just not Oregon's not an elite like football school. They're just an elite school just because they're Oregon and it's Nike, and you go to Nike to try to get those. Yeah, but you go to Oregon. You go to Oregon and get that Nike connection from when you're in the league.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, I don't feel like he went to college. He didn't. I feel like he didn't.
Right?
Yeah, I feel like he didn't go to college to get better. I feel like that's why he went there. I feel like that's why he went there. He didn't go to college to get better because I feel like if you wanted to get better, he would have went to a Power 5, like a real Power 5, like to a real blue blood.
He would have went to the SEC.
Yeah,
let's be honest. The SEC
or the Big Ten, or he would have went to like a Michigan, or Ohio State.
Aiden Hutchinson went to Michigan to follow what his dad did.
Yes, sir.
He wanted to beat his dad's stats.
Yes, sir.
And he did. But yeah, he was playing out of position for, 3 years. He got in the position he needed to be in. He lost 20 pounds to play that.
Yeah.
And look at his three-cone
Oregon
drill.
State, Oregon, Stanford, Washington State, Washington, and Cal Berkeley. That's the Pac-12?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruh, that's the North. And then the South is Arizona State, Arizona, UCLA, USC, Colorado, Utah. Are you kidding me?
I mean, and then that's the thing. For a pass rusher, why would you go to that conference? All they do is get the ball out extremely fast.
If you was
throw it all over, they throw it all over the place.
You should have killed them, though. That's my thing. You're right. You're right.
He shouldn't have. That's the thing. He shouldn't have killed them, but he didn't go somewhere.
If you're elite, you killed them.
Yeah, but how many sacks are you? Like I said, you got quarterbacks. When you go look at all them quarterbacks throwing for like 3,800. Like they just it's all that's error. It's all pretty much 7-on-7 football.
You can't get 4 sacks against Colorado. You can't get.
I mean, we don't want to get into players not getting sacks against lower competition because, like I said, I like Aiden Hutchinson, but he played a whole bunch of shitty teams this year, and there's a lot of times he had 4 games.
He played Ohio State, and he had his best fucking game.
I feel you. That's great, but he played 4. He had 4 games this year where he had 0 sacks. And he had 3 games where he had under a sack. And then a few games with just 1 sack. And then out of all of those, like 7 or 8 games, those teams were garbage. So we could say that
But he still had 14 sacks on the year.
Yeah, he had
That's what I'm saying.
He had a few really, really good games.
Yeah.
But you also got to look at the stat.
That's what you're missing from that's always been my whole thing with Thibodeau. That's what you're missing. You don't get that anywhere. And the Big Ten is way better than the Pac-12. Even the garbage of the Big Ten is better than the Pac-12.
Yeah, I mean, I think in a conference where the quarterback holds onto the ball a half a second longer, he probably has somewhat. He probably breaks double-digit sacks at least twice.
My thing was.
Yeah, I mean, albeit him being healthy or whatever, I just think getting to those quarterbacks is a little tougher just because they get the ball out. But I don't know.
But no, I mean, I also got to look at the stats of how many QB pressures did he get, how many hurries did he get, and he's also good in the run game.
And that's to me, like that's what people don't talk about enough when it's like I don't pick whoever you like to think we should pick at number 1, but like at least like make really good arguments about like the actual play style. I don't give a fuck. That's the thing. I don't give a fuck about numbers. I was arguing with a guy. I'm going back and forth. I'm gonna say arguing, going back and forth with a guy on Facebook. He was like, numbers don't lie. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, bro, numbers can lie. Like you have to look at the context of what these numbers are. Like you know what I'm saying? You can't. Yeah.
One analyst actually said something that I wish a lot of the others would bring into play. He said Aiden Hutchinson, a couple of games, he didn't have any sacks. But he says Hutchinson is elite at setting the edge and able to toss guys off when the ball is ran to him.
Mm-hmm.
That he's actually really good at.
Yeah,
but
and like I said, his time at D tackle, he should be he can read the run, and that's the thing that people aren't talking about enough that I feel like they should be talking about. But like I said, people don't really do their research and really see what's going on. They don't know that he fucking played D tackle. He knows how to read the fucking run, like you said, set the edge. He's gonna make it. I feel like a player like if he's a superstar like we think, he should set the tone. He should be able to make everybody else around him a lot better.
Yeah, because he had like 70 some odd tackles, 14 and a half sacks, and I forget his QB hurries and all that off the top of my head. But like like I said, he does good in the run game as well as getting pressure. And as we all watch the games, pressures are just as good as sacks, as long as you disrupt the passing game.
Side note, Stone Cold, you should probably do every show from the car because this is the clearest we've ever heard you. And if you don't have on sleeves, we won't be able to see. I'm saying, don't keep it right there. Boom, perfect shoulders.
Woo! Stone Cold.
No, I mean, the thing there is a lot of my shirts don't have sleeves because I cut them off because when I had my shoulder surgery, I couldn't get my arm in the shirt.
Don't sit there and explain it. Don't explain it. It makes it worse. We all can't have those nice ass jerseys over there. All right, we all can't just fucking have those.
I know, man. I think I did good, man. This shit is hard.
How many thread count is that thing? You stitched that yourself? You do that?
No, man. I probably could have, though.
You got a little talent in the hands?
No, man. Dukes is like a master seamstress, man. She is really, really good. She's been dealing with she's known her way around a sewing machine since she was like 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
So them jerseys are on sale right now on our website, MinuteHillPodcast.com. You can buy those jerseys made by Jay's mom. That's what he's saying. $120 a pop. Go ahead, place the order now. Cash App at Minute Hill Podcast. You might well go split the money. All right. So let's jump to some comments real quick. First of all, shout out to everybody currently tuned in. Shout out to the Coach Viking on YouTube. Shout out to Jaguar J. Shout out to Big Duval on YouTube. Let's see. Debo on YouTube says, thoughts on Colts getting Gilmore and Yannick. They will be a problem, even though their wide receiver room is worse than ours. So if you guys actually read like the description when I posted for the show, I mentioned the Colts are scared. The Colts are scared. Now, I'm not going to say the Yannick move makes the Colts scared because they had to give up something in order to get Yan. It was a whole little thing. But they went out there. Listen, old Jim Irsay over there, old Irsay and old Ballard, they sitting back and they said, hey, wait a second. You see what Jacksonville's doing over there? Did you see that episode of The Hunt? That guy said they play football in January. Now, we were supposed to play football in January, and they kind of kicked our ass, got us up out of there. So maybe we need to go and do something because they done paid that little wide receiver fella. They done paid him a lot of money. Okay. And then they're getting both of them their running backs back, and that Trevor's coming in the second year. Looks like they're going to protect him this year. And ain't going to be no finger gun in nobody's booty. So I think we might get us some help on that back end. So they go out and they sign fucking Gilmore. Are you concerned over the Gilmore signing? Do you think that really matters? Gilmore, who missed a ton of time last year and went over there to Carolina when the games he did play, didn't do much. I mean, Gilmore's past his prime to me. I don't know. Am I wrong here?
I mean, we'd have to see this year if he's past his prime because, like I said, he was probably dealing with injury. But I mean, he is one of the better corners in the league. But at the end of the day, I mean, like I said, we got a quarterback where, like, I'm not really. Even when we didn't have, I'm not really worried about the opposing team's cornerbacks. Like, unless it's Jalen Ramsey, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Stephon Gilmore is really good, but like, we can game plan around that.
What you think? What you think, Stone Cold?
I think he's probably past his prime, but I do agree with Jay that he has been dealing with injuries. So I guess we'll find out in the first few games how much of a difference maker he is. But I'm gonna assume he's a little bit past his prime. He's not the same Gilmore he was when he came in.
Definitely not the same. I mean, the thing is past your prime. I mean, doesn't have to mean like Brady's past his prime. Doesn't mean he's worse. Just means he's past his prime.
Well, shit, motherfuckers went. I don't know, bro. What he did last year in the last 2 years, bro. That motherfucker, his prime, he just might just have an elongated prime, bro. He's
statistically one of his best years. His best year.
Yeah. What if he's plateauing? Like, what if he's plateauing at his prime? And it's just like prime, and just
Brady is just giving a big FU to Father Time, but eventually it's going to catch up to him. But yeah, as he's gotten older, he's gotten better.
Yeah, it's been
Don't know how that's
interesting.
possible, but he did.
Well, I mean, hey.
Well, they actually let him throw the ball down the field. That's
that
the
too.
thing. A few times, for like maybe 3 or 4 different like kind of spread out years in New England, he really threw the ball a lot. Everything else, he was throwing that shit short.
Let's look at the weapons he has at Tampa.
No, let's look at Big Duval comment. Hey, he coming for you. He coming for you because you was coming for Jimmy a few weeks ago. Hey, I didn't know what he was talking about yet. I was looking. I was like, "What is he talking about? Jay smoking a blunt? Is this something? Is this some weed guy stuff?"
Nah, this ain't got
about that jersey, man.
Nah, ain't no legacy pass. It's a miniature Agent J 101.
Oh, that was funny.
But I would have rather Jimmy do something like this and then we cop, like, you know what I'm saying? But don't put on no damn put on no fake ass Jaguar jersey.
You worried about the Colts?
Nah.
I was about to burp.
Nah, bro. I'm not worried about the Colts.
Nah, you look at the pieces we got, Fatu Kasi and Aluakon, they're really good against the run. And that's what they got. They got pieces that are...
Heard I said those names? Just boom.
That's what I'm talking about.
Boom.
But they got pieces to stop the run because our division, we have top running backs in our division. Out of the NFL. You got Henry and Jonathan Taylor.
Aluakon.
Street Fighter. There you go.
Aluakon.
They need to do that shit at the stadium. That should be crazy.
Yes. You're welcome.
So
James Robinson, Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor. What do you feel about this list? Did you see this list? What is this? What is this list? What's going on? You seen this? PFF, fantasy football, AFC running back rankings. One guy's missing.
Oh, they don't have James Robinson on there?
No, but Travis Etienne's on there.
Oh, wow.
Travis Etienne's at 11. James Robinson's not on there.
Bro, I'm trying to. I mean, I'm not trying to say nothing.
That's hate, bro. I had James Robinson in fantasy.
Travis Etienne
2 years ago.
Travis Etienne should be
the starter,
the premier back.
Yes,
that's just It just I just feel like he should be the premier back. At the end of the day, his skill set. James Robinson
skill set too, though, just without the speed. Same skill set, just without the speed.
Yeah,
that's the only thing he's missing.
Exactly, and I just feel like he's not going to get. He's not going. I don't think he'll. I think they'll give him the ball, but I don't think he's going to get the carries that are going to warrant. Some people or the touches warrant. For him to be high in fantasy.
You think it's going to be like that year where Mojo had like fucking buck nothing fucking carry or buck nothing for fucking yards, but he had like 12 touchdowns and Freddie had all the yards. Is that what you're thinking?
It could be. It really could be. Where like
if they catch Travis on this breakaway, they catch him in the 5, and then all right, James, come finish this thing off bowling ball. Bam, pounded it.
Yeah, punch it in
like that.
Yeah, but see, it's crazy because both of them had speed.
Yeah,
that was the crazy thing. Is because, like I said, Fred will break off a 50-yarder, and then Mojo come and get him a little 12, little 3, 4, 3.
It's like when you're, and I used to tell my daughter when she was playing softball, I'd say, shrink down in a box, right? Make that strike zone disappear. Get real tight in it. There's no way to hit the motherfucker, man. When Mojo gets low, there's nothing to put your fucking shoulder on. He's so small. It's like impossible to get lower than him, so he's just going to be your power back. Even though Fred had power, too. Don't get me wrong. Fred had power.
That's what I'm saying. They were essentially like the same player. But
they had similarities.
But you had a 6-foot guy, a 6'2" guy, and a 5'7" guy.
5'2".
I don't know how tall.
I don't fucking know. He looked fine too.
But the two running backs that have had visits to the Jacksonville Jaguars, you got Hassan Haskins, I believe, and you got the Ty Davis Prince, I believe it is. The guy who tore up the Gators when they played LSU.
Mm-hmm.
They're bigger sized backs. They're not super explosive, but they're just the heavy hitters. Do you think they might be going in that direction a little bit, getting more of a bull, if you will?
Yeah, I just think they have to get a back, period.
Yeah,
because James Robinson's on his last year,
and well, they're both coming out. I think they're going to sign James.
Yeah,
but
I think they'll sign James.
I think that the fear is, can either one of these guys overcome the injuries?
Mm-hmm.
These are severe injuries, and I know they're not as severe as they were 5 even years ago, but they are severe, and they can impact the way these players can explode and move and cut, and it can impact what type of career they're going to have moving forward. I do feel great about the fact that Travis Etienne said in his presser that he reached out to Maurice Jones-Drew and talked to Maurice Jones-Drew, who had to deal
about Liz Frank,
And I love that Travis came out and said he's at like 85%.
Yeah. It's good. So yeah, I think we'll be targeting a running back for sure. Who? I have no idea.
Had two guys so far.
Right. I mean, if it's up to you, who are you taking?
I'm more of a Haskins fan, if you will, because in Ohio State game he had like 5 touchdowns on him. And he's a bigger body guy. He's 6'1", like 225, and he's got some explosiveness for being as big as he is.
Yeah, I gotta have. Look, man, gotta have 1, 2, and 3 punch, bro. In this, I just feel like just be able to wear teams out, man.
And he's used to being in a running back committee because they had 3 running backs last year too.
Mm-hmm.
He was in a rotation.
Oh, fuck you reading?
What happened?
I said, what you reading?
No, I'm trying to tweet out clips as we go.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Trying
to let y'all see.
Big Duval say, Jay, you saved me, bro. For real, I was about to buy one of them Smith jerseys.
I almost bought one too, Duval. I almost bought one too until he ain't come on the show. I'm like, damn, bro, ghosted. But hey, no, we love you, Jimmy. We still love you, bro.
All right. Jaguar J says, my question for all 3 of y'all. I know we can beat Indianapolis, but can we finally get over the hump and beat Houston and Tennessee?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a hump with Tennessee. We've beaten Tennessee.
Yeah. I mean, we've beaten Houston.
When the last time we beat Tennessee? We ain't beaten Houston in a long time though.
Oh, damn, man. It's been a minute.
What, 2017?
Damn.
Yeah, 2017. That was the last time.
We used it 17, bro.
Jesus
and then we beat Tennessee in 2019.
Minshew beat Tennessee. Yeah, Minshew.
I'm about to say, damn, that was fucking
Old Gardner beat him.
Damn, we got 10 sacks on them boys since.
Yeah.
9 sacks on the Texans.
Okay.
19 sacks in 2 games.
The bigger question, I'm going to add on to it, can we beat Tennessee in Knoxville? Because we have not been able to beat them.
Since when?
In Knoxville? Oh, God, like 2014 or something like that.
Holy shit.
I don't know, bro. As long as if it's not a night game, I mean, I feel like we have better chances. But I don't know. That motherfucker Derrick Henry turned into a motherfucking werewolf under that damn moon on Thursday night. I don't never want to play Derrick Henry on Thursday night ever again.
Listen, I see they keep posting the fucking. Anytime they post something to Derrick Henry, they got to post that fucking clip of the 99-yard run and breaking everybody's fucking tackle.
I mean, bro, it's one of the most impressive runs I've ever seen in my life. And I was at Buffalo Wild Wings when they did it, and I was mad as fuck. I'm still mad.
Every time I see it, I just get angry.
I'm looking like, God damn, Miles. And I'm like, why the fuck is Leon Jacobs on our team? And then I'm like, fucking.
Why is Leon Jacobs not making a tackle? Like, that's what he was supposed to be.
Yeah.
They're like, this guy is a hitter. Like, can't cover that well, but he can thump. Bitch, where?
Motherfucker couldn't thump and run at the same time, apparently.
Fast as fuck on Madden.
Jalen Ramsey was like, fuck that. I'm not even
business decision.
I'm not even going over there because I don't want to.
They about to get me on this highlight.
Motherfucker AJ Bouye got his ass stiff. Everybody, Miles.
Somebody got beat twice. Who was that? AJ got
yeah.
kind of shoved and then stiff armed bad. Thrown out in the club.
Yeah.
Bad.
What I want to see is when we do draft him, I want to see Hutchinson take his ass down. I do. I would love it.
Listen, Derrick Henry don't like seeing them white boys from Jacksonville. Okay, let me tell you, unless his name's Andrew Winger, because Gotsis came through that line. He came in the business, boy.
Yeah, it did.
I won't care we lost. Gotsis broke through that line, get that boy the business. Gotsis all right now. Where's Gotsis going? He's somewhere yet?
He hasn't gotten signed yet.
Bring that Aussie back home. Might as well. Why not? Why not?
Might as well.
Might as well. Heidi in New York, so
might
as well get one of them. Bring back.
He'll ride his bikes up there. He's close to Philly.
But Kay, I did us a service though. One take I did on I think it was Jaguars today. I said we're probably gonna take I would take 2 defensive guys, probably 2 interior guys. In 4th round, I'll take Tyquan Thornton, fastest receiver in this draft.
Yes, sir. Because that's who I want.
Yeah.
Give me old Tyquan Thornton out of Baylor. If y'all haven't watched his highlights, go watch them. That young man.
He doesn't have to start year 1. You can work him in to be your number 1.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Look at Stone Cold, man. See, listen, this is why we take a break sometimes, because we come back and all of a sudden Stone Cold says shit that actually fucking makes sense. You know, Jimbo's on the phone with me the other day. He's talking about Stone Cold. He's like, I love what Stone Cold brings to the show. Listen, don't fucking get excited. Like, I love what Stone Cold brings to the show. It's like the comedic time. You guys like rag him, and it's funny. It's like this comedic kind of thing you got. And it looks. But he knows. Off your face. Get out of here. It's not fucking.
Look, Jimbo. But he knows his shit, man. So it's just it's good. It's good.
Yeah. No, and then so now and it was like the college stuff. He really knows what the fuck he's talking about. So I don't know. So it's good to have him around. And then fucking now he's saying some really good stuff. Good for you, man. But you got to do more outside show. You look like you're in California right now. Like that's how the background.
Nah, just my aunt lives in a nice neighborhood.
Very nice suburbs. Yeah, real good. How old's the cousin?
She is 13 today.
Oh shit! So it is a kid.
So it was a child's birthday party. Yeah. I didn't say it was. I didn't say it was.
I didn't think. I'm like, well, he's a fucking grown up. I don't have any 13-year-old cousins.
Yeah, but I figured I have plenty of. I have cousins that
You're in your 20s.
I'm 31.
Oh damn! You're. I was just 29.
Bro, I see. Bro, I spent my birthday with you and your family.
Yeah, but I thought you was trying to. We had fucking candy on it. Okay, they brought out the cake. Okay, we didn't have the numbers. You didn't get the number candles. That's not a part of the song. That's not in the lyrics. Happy 31st birthday.
I'll tell you what. No one commits to the birthday song.
But it was a lovely cake. Shout out to wifey and the kids.
And then the Red Robin, right? Hey,
They gave him some dessert. So yeah, man, it was great, man. But yeah,
it was white peopling it up, dog.
Oh, it was straight though. But yeah, man, I got all my cousins are fucking. He just turned 11 yesterday.
Oh. Nah, my age just started.
I got 7, and then she's 14 now, 13. Yeah, so yeah, bro. Yeah.
What's going on with you? What's going on with your quarterback, Jay? What's this? What am I reading? What's going on with your quarterback in Florida? What's Anthony Richardson doing? He's out here doing 105 miles per hour at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Man, Anthony Richardson played good.
Oh yeah.
Now he's got a court date. What's going on? First of all, he couldn't have been in Gainesville because they would have just been like, "Oh, Anthony Richardson, keep driving. It's okay. Just slow down a little bit for me." Okay. I don't know where he got pulled over.
I was like, why the fuck is that even news? It's a court date for speeding. Okay, whatever, bro.
105 miles per hour.
I mean, it was, but you got to chill. I mean, he was probably. I think he drive a. He probably got like a Camaro or Mustang, something.
I don't know. He was driving 105.
Yeah, so that is fast. He's definitely booking it, but I mean, maybe that's some decision making things. But he was making some good decisions last night in the blue and orange game.
He was celebrating, knowing he just sealed the starting position. He was just celebrating.
I mean, I don't even know about he knew about that motherfucker, bro. He knew. Like when he was I see hanging with Dante Fowler. I see. I didn't see nothing, but I figured because when Napier came down there, he was like, "Hey, I'm coming for you. Like you're the reason why I'm coming. Like it's Florida, but I'm coming to coach you for a year or two. Like I want to unlock that. I feel like I can get you the Heisman."
That's Black Tebow.
It's fucking right.
That's Black Tebow.
But no, that was a fun game. I mean, Kay, you got your Canes playing their spring game tomorrow.
Yeah. Ain't too much going on down there. You know. Only thing Miami's got to be proud of right now is Young Rock, okay? We got Young Rock, okay? That's it. We got Young Rock.
Have you watched that show?
WrestleMania match from the Reigns. So
have you watched it though? That shit is just pretty good, bro.
It's pretty good. It's funny. I haven't. I think I watched it out of order though. I think I turned on because it's on Hulu, right? Or Peacock, one of them.
Yeah, Peacock. Yeah, and, you're watching Atlanta. You're watching Atlanta out of order. You gotta go back.
I know. I thought about it, but I was actually looking for this episode Brandon told me about like a week ago.
Yeah, that was
about last week. They adopted the kids.
Oh yeah, that was from two.
About where they adopted the kids and tried to kill them.
Oh yeah, that was the season premiere. Yeah, that was like the first or second episode of this season. Yeah.
Okay. That was the show. That was the episode I was looking for. So.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. That episode was.
I think the urban shit was a blessing in disguise. We are about to go from worst to first, baby. Duval.
Yeah, bro. I talked about it before, man.
Duval. No more of that, huh? It's coming straight from the house without the mouse because the cats keep them out. The J to the I to the MB. Oh my. Woo! Hey, somebody come look at this. Come on, look at it. Do you see this? They sprayed that whole tape up on. Oh, you crispy. Look at you. Boy, you better not get wet.
He's gonna be dripping.
Boy, he can't hear me right now, so this is great. Boy, you better not get wet. You better not get no water. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. But boy, if you get wet, that shit gonna drip. Trust me, I know. I was one of the first people in Duval get my tape up sprayed on, so ain't no worries. There's a video of it on YouTube. I'm not too proud of it. But
why Jimbo look like somebody uncle just like somebody uncle who just came home? This newfangled goddamn technology.
How you do this? I click the button.
Remember, you used to have to plug the webcam up. Now it's just plugged into the computer.
Let me hold the button here and wait till it comes back on. I gotta go to settings, and then I click it. God damn it! It didn't work again.
God damn it, Bobby.
Where's my fucking girl when I need her? I don't know how to work this newfangled faggot.
Hey baby, can I get a yeah?
Oh, how do I work this frickin' racker? Oh, wait, let me look over here. Look at him. Now he looks at the computer screen is this fucking big. He just literally turned his head to look to the other side of it. This shit is incredible. Look at him. He's changing angles. That jersey
Jimbo said he made sure
like mothballs.
Jimbo said he made sure to find the biggest glasses in the store.
Woo. Look at those. Things are fucking glorious.
Hey, K.
The
Yeah.
bitches got VR in
I
them.
gotta get back or whatever,
You
but
do
I have,
that, bro.
I have one.
What you want?
I have one idea for next week, if you don't mind.
Let's go. Talk dirty to me.
Next week, I think all four of us should each should do a mock draft and then present it on the show and have the fans rate it.
Oh yeah, so here's we could do that because what we're gonna do is we're gonna do our mock anyway, and then we're gonna this is gonna be a real mock, not a what would Stone Cold do, what you think they're gonna do, and then we're gonna keep that list.
Okay.
And then on draft night, I'm gonna win again, just like I did last year. So I mean, whatever, it's no big deal. So yeah,
but
that's what we'll do. And then yeah, the fans can vote on who's got the best one.
Okay. All right.
I like
I gotta
that.
get back in with the kids.
Now you hold on. No, you got to give me the answer to the question. You get 3 former Jaguars you can add to this team today to make us contenders. Who would they be?
All right. Jay Smooth.
Okay.
Marcus Stroud. And Tony Baselli.
Makes sense. Makes sense. I like it. You fix the O-line. You give us the wide receiver threat we need. You add a little bit of depth in that D-line because you got the Fatu Kasi. So I guess what, you're going 4-3? That's what you're doing?
If I had Marcus Stroud, yeah, it would be 4-3 because those two in the middle.
Ugh, nasty. Be good. All right, man. Hey, everybody tell Stone Cold. Bye, Stone Cold. Bye. Bye, Stone Cold. Bye.
I'm out.
Bye, Stone Cold. Bye. All right. So there we go. Oh, shit. So let's get into that a little bit. I don't know. This technology is hard, apparently, for my brother over here. And you good? You back? No. Nope, he's not back. Okay. So let's he's like zoning. I don't know what's happening. Jersey Jaguar says Hutch at number 1, Duval. Yes, sir. I think that's what's happening, Jersey, honestly. That's my prediction. You good? You good? Are you back? I don't know. He's still not back. So Jay, who would you add? Who would your 3 Jaguars? And those currently tuned in, go ahead. Comment your answer, or you can call in 3 former Jaguar players, bless you, that you would add to this roster today to make this team a contender. Bless you again.
I'd go Baselli. I'd go see, Stone Cold he took the easy one. So you know what? Scratch that. I'm not gonna take Baselli. No, I gotta take Baselli because that's ridiculous. I'm gonna take Baselli. I am going to take Daryl Smith. And do they have to be like a long time former?
No, not technically. They can't be in the league right now.
Okay, they can't be in the
league. That's where you were about
to go. And then I probably go John Henderson.
Big hand.
I'll go Henderson. I'll go opposite of Stone Cold with DeMarcus Stroud. I'll go John Henderson, Baselli, and Daryl Smith.
I like it.
Yeah, but I'm not giving no love to. Yeah, man, I'm not giving no love to the baser, man. Stood us up.
Okay. One more time for me. It was
Daryl Smith, John Henderson,
Big John,
and Big Bo.
Okay. And so you're going with basically a similar. Well, no, you're not going with the wide receiver. So you're going with the linebacker. You're sealing up that linebacker. Is he playing middle for you or outside?
He probably gonna play middle. I know he's playing middle.
And then you have, and then you go ahead and add that extra depth on the D line and solidify the O line. I like it, man. I'm in a similar boat here. I would say, me personally, I would add Jimmy Smith, I would add Tony Baselli, and I would add Paul Posluszny. Because I'm okay with the D line. I am concerned about linebacker. And if I can move Aluakin outside and put Paul back in the middle, Aluakin gives me really, really good Telvin Smith vibes. Like that type of speed, that elite athleticism. And all Paul had to do was say, go here, and he would go. I don't think Paul has to tell Aluakin, go here. I think he knows. If he doesn't, Aluakin's got it. So that would be me personally. We're going to give it one more shot here. We are going to bring back in the light-skinned Messiah, the one and only J to the I to the MBO.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
We
got sound.
We hear you, bro. Did you hear us earlier? Could you hear us?
I did, and I couldn't even defend myself because I couldn't get my sound to work.
What?
Yeah, that
Defend.
sucked.
Defend yourself against what? What are you talking about?
I mean, bro, he was saying my tape up is sprayed on. Like, what? Who does that? That's totally white people shit, bro. Like
in the Matrix. What are you talking about?
No, bro, that's crazy.
You were listening
That's
to
crazy.
You were listening to Men Until podcast in the multiverse.
I don't. Yeah, that was Benny. That was the evil twin Benny over there saying
That's
that. That wasn't
crazy.
me.
That's
wasn't
crazy.
Me. Never. What?
Multiversatile. You watching the multiversatile, man. I feel you, man.
Multiversatile.
First of all, let me tell you something. The tape up getting sprayed on is not some white people shit. Let me explain something to you, okay? I got that done the first time. It was in a barbershop.
Well, actually,
it wasn't a Supercuts.
Well, actually, it's just like spraying, like I guess, like using spray to give the imagination of hair is definitely white people shit.
Oh no!
Yeah, I've seen it in the commercial for it. Like they shake the can and then they like spray it all on. Yeah, you seen it? You seen it? Yeah.
Don't make me start pulling
I don't watch too.
I'm talking about the thinning.
I don't watch too many. I don't watch too many white sitcoms, and I've seen it too many times. Where he's like, oh, I don't watch Seinfeld, man. Fucking Frasier, bro. You don't think they did it? Man, bro, that is.
Don't do that. This is one of the most popular practices in the barbershop right now.
The actual lineup. Yeah, shout out to Shawty Low, man. Rest in peace.
They getting the beard too.
Yeah, you remember Carlos Boozer had his whole
beard
head
looking a little thick, bro.
Jimbo,
well, listen, they're not doing that in the barbershop I'm frequenting right now. So
I don't think you.
At least not to me.
I don't think you were. You might. I don't know if you were outside when Carlos Boozer did his whole head with the Beijing.
No, I don't even know who that is. I don't know.
You don't know Carlos Boozer, basketball player?
Is a basketball player. He instead, some how people just a lot of times they say the Beijing is a spray.
What's up, Jeremy?
They'll do your lineup and you say your beard and stuff. This motherfucker did his whole head.
I got it.
And then played in an NBA game.
Wow.
I got you.
Yeah, he played all right. Yeah, he played.
He played, boy.
He played.
Whoever did it to him played, boy. Cause watch it. When you see this, you're gonna be like, what the
Well, let me ask you guys this. Wow.
That's what
you pulled it up. And you pulled it up. Wow.
That's what they did to you.
It looked horrible, bro.
Wow. No, this is all actually.
They did a show.
Don't wipe it. You pay good money for that.
This song, but it's all me, man. It's all me. And no, but let me ask y'all this: is this still a thing? Before I left, they were doing like laser tape ups, and it like gave you like a permanent tape up. Is that still a thing? Like dudes were doing it like to their beards, they were doing it to the tape. Like you never had to get another tape up again once you got the laser lining. Is that still a thing?
Where you saw somebody get that done at?
I mean, that was a thing before I fell. Like
Oh, I mean, I think they probably were doing it places. I never heard nobody getting that done. But I mean, it's kind of like like women are getting their eyebrows tattooed on, which is weird.
I've seen the tats. I've seen.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Now that's now. I would get it. I think honestly, I would get a tattoo probably like over here before I get a tattoo anyplace else, like on my head, like or like along my tape up, because you can grow in, like you can grow over it. I mean, it's talking about like because like almost kind of like how like I guess no, not like that. I'm talking about actual like down my sideburns. So like right here where it's like sideburns and shit like that, like where you can't really
shit ain't gonna grow one day.
It might not, but it's right there with my hair.
Like Tennessee Craig.
No, hell no.
Oh man, that was horrible. You didn't show that on the show, did you?
No,
never.
We do not want to scare our users.
That's crazy.
We do not want to scare our viewers, man.
I mean,
Switch tomorrow.
I mean, he is a Tennessee fan, so on that aspect, fuck you, Craig, if you're watching.
I would never do.
Did you get those? Did you get those pictures I sent you?
Yeah.
So our buddy,
I had to use the scroll thing on the side. When you said you were slanging, I didn't know it was like that, bro. I was like, jeez, I gotta scroll up. No,
what are we talking about?
Other pictures? My bad. Hold on.
Yeah, we got a guy. We got a guy on the inside, man.
You was on the inside.
A buddy of ours. There was definitely pipe in that picture I sent you. I'll tell you.
Bravo.
Now we got a buddy of ours. He's works for a construction company, and appears that they are they already broke ground on the practice facility, but they're doing a lot of the construction. I'm guessing. I don't know how much construction they're doing. I know sometimes they have certain crews coming to do certain things, but maybe they also may be running the entire thing. So I'm not sure. I have to talk to him.
Yeah, there's a I can't like give like details, but there's like a lot of cornerstone projects going on right now, and that's Shah Khan's thing. With development, with the field, with the new practice facilities, all that stuff.
Beautiful.
So
look.
So we're trying to.
They already.
Yeah, we trying to lay some plants. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
You gonna take that job?
Big thing. Huh?
You said you gonna do that job personally? You'll be like, boss, I'm gonna go dig those hoes, boss.
Nah, but I will supervise it if asked to.
He said, I ain't taking no fucking hole.
Bro, I had to replant a tree today.
Do you? Do I look like Shia LaBeouf to you? I'm not digging no fucking holes out here. What?
Hey, is Jay's screen frozen on your thing?
That shit went crazy, bro.
Yeah, okay. I thought I was tripping.
That was the greatest thing ever what just happened. I can't wait till you play this back, because you was like, boy, I sort of
all up in the hole.
Hey, what the fuck just happened? Hey, bro, that was great.
But yeah, bro.
He was in mid-joke.
Bro, that boy say, I just remember that boy say, El Planto and El Holo.
What?
Yeah, I'm trying to say, oh!
Man, why you did that, bro?
Why don't you put out Tennessee Titans fans
wow.
on this show?
Wow. Hey, man, listen. He's a piece of shit, but he's also kind of a great dude.
Who, that guy?
Yeah, that guy. But still, bro, fuck him.
Hey,
that boy,
time out, bro. Craig got the. Hey,
Brandon, what's up, boy?
Hey, put it back
what's up?
Showed up right in time, bro. Hey, Craig got the cul-de-sac with the planner in the front.
It looked like his barber got distracted. Bro, I said, what happened? The bitch, Why your barber did a YouTube?
Hey, how you do it? Bro, Craig got the wraparound driveway.
That's crazy.
That is insane.
You look like your favorite video game, Halo.
Oh, Craig better be lucky that he's at least 6. He's like over 6 foot because people cannot see.
Stop it. Listen, if he wasn't a Titans fan, I wouldn't have showed it. Fucking Titans.
We gotta put some mayonnaise. We gotta Photoshop some mayonnaise in that picture.
Hey, hey, Brandon. Did Brandon see this? Because Brandon said hello. I hope Brandon's still here. Because
he said,
I think he did.
It was up on the screen when he came in and said hello, motherfuckers. It was up on the screen.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that was perfect. Oh man, his ears must have been burning.
I'm telling you.
All right, man. So what's going on, man? What y'all talking about, man?
All right, so listen. I'm gonna ask you a question.
Oh yeah.
All right.
It's your turn.
Right? You can add 3 Jaguar players from the past to this roster today to make this team immediate contenders. Who are they?
Ooh, immediate. And I can only do 3?
Well, yeah, motherfucker. You can't go back and add the whole 99 team, bitch. You get 3.
Gotta put Jimmy.
Do you gotta? Because right now, bro, a lot of the cocaine is laced with fentanyl. Like,
yeah, but
it might not work out.
Wait. Hey, bro, I'm not falling for your trap right now, man. Listen.
What just happened?
I don't know.
Can we clip that?
I don't.
God damn.
Listen.
Clip that. Hashtag clip that.
Listen, just Jimmy Smith in his prime. Damn, you ain't shit, bro.
At all,
Jimmy
bro.
Smith. You know what? I'm gonna have to say Puz, because like really like our linebacker core is like it's kind of in trouble. It ain't I don't know, man. I just feel like they haven't found the answer in the middle. You know what I'm saying? And like I feel like Puz is just he's so smart. You feel me? Like he I don't know, man. It just seems like Miles and just Telvin, they just played so much better when Puz was in the middle. I mean, obviously neither one of those guys are here, so I don't know if it'd be the same impact. So Jimmy, Puz, and so why I say this last, are we allowed to like move people?
You can do whatever you want. It's your fucking team. I mean, you got your shotguns, but
okay. Well then I gotta say Big Bo. Say Big Bo.
So damn, y'all really are brothers, bro.
That was crazy. That's exactly who I said. All 3.
And part of the reasoning for Puz was
exactly,
like I said, getting people lined, like telling Miles and telling where to go. Essentially, this guy's taking too
long. Boo this man!
Boo him!
Boo him!
I said all 3. What?
Golly, 5 minutes later. Jeez.
Wow, that's
it's a 2-hour show, Jimbo.
That's crazy. That's hard, bro. You said 3. That's hard.
Hey, guess what, Jimbo? I'm the only person who didn't put Jay Smooth on that list.
Imagine if I would have said 10, Jay. We'd still be sitting here for fucking.
Nah, 10 be easy. 10 be easy. Just picking 3 though, that's hard, bro. Because I don't want to go all offense. You feel me? But I didn't want to go all defense either.
I just went for what I felt were our biggest fucking.
I went trenches.
O-line and linebacker.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
I went trenches, bro.
Yeah, ain't no problem with that.
Because I mean, I would love to have Mercedes back. Like I feel like Mercedes would make the team better.
Shout out, Jay.
Yeah.
Shout out to me, man.
Yeah. But you said I can only pick 3, so that's all I'm saying.
You can only pick 3.
Jimbo, I don't even think Jimbo knew what he said, man. But it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. He doesn't listen.
Say what?
Nothing.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. These backroom conversations you guys are having.
Dick's say what?
No, just say my who we smoke verse pretty much inspired this
whole thing, you know.
Oh yeah. Yeah. How many things did we actually get right in that song? Just out of curiosity.
That fucking thing. Oh, who we smoke? Indy.
Yeah.
Indy. Agnew about to run that thing back, boy.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got that. That happened.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, no. Trevor go for 6. Defense get it back. Trevor go for 6 again. That never happened.
We never went back. We never went back to back.
We never went back to back. People didn't definitely guard Marvin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were not the AFC South Kings.
Yeah.
We did not drop the Titans.
Mm-mm.
We did drop the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Houston, you know.
Deshaun
Watson. That kind of.
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah, Watson kind of.
He didn't play. Yeah.
That's
a good song. That was a good record.
It's not bad.
Thumbs up.
Damn
not bad. Not bad. We got to do another one this year.
Yeah.
We got to get it ready.
Yeah,
we got to get it right this time.
It was about a year ago, man.
Oh yeah. It was draft night recorded. I think it's time.
So speaking of draft, Jay.
What's up?
The people on Spotify have no idea why that was funny. They're listening, they're driving their car. Jay. And then they just hear us laugh. They have no clue. They're like, now they're lost. Watched.
Should have watched, man. You should have watched. No, Jay.
What's up, man?
I heard the news, man. Like,
we still have to confirm that it's his. We're waiting for the test results to come back, but
wait.
It's probably his. Are
we talking about the draft, or we talking about illegitimate children? What's going on here?
Well, it's not illegitimate if it's his.
Oh, that's a good point.
You know, it's long overdue legitimacy, actually.
Well, this is a recorded line, so I'm definitely not going to answer pertaining to any of those.
It's secure. It's secure. Don't worry about it.
It's secured.
Remember, you own the rights to the show. Remember, anything on here is yours.
It's intellectual property.
It is the IP.
Hey, Jay's going to Vegas for the draft, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I have my honey pack.
Oh,
probably some Blue Chew.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna take anything with you.
Oh no! Those are sexual enhancement.
I know, but we're not
enhancement things. Why would I take anything with me?
We're not gonna take anything back this time.
Huh?
No, I don't need you, Brittany Griner. We don't need this to happen.
Oh yeah, like I said,
you're
man,
gonna get detained in Vegas.
This is an unsecure line because everybody and their mother can see this, but it's recorded. So definitely, I would never do anything like that. Why would I
have that happen?
What?
I can't. You can't. Yeah.
Who does things like that? I am a law-abiding citizen.
Man, Jeremy, Jimbo thinks that Jaguars can beat whoever the fuck steps in front of them.
Bro, I ain't shit Big Duval.
Yeah, see, look,
I'm not really the one to ask.
Put that pressure on the Big Duval. I don't got the chain, so you can't. Ain't nothing I can do about it.
I got it, Big Duval. You know we moved. What is this? Look at this box. This is dope, huh?
Oh wow, what's that?
Wow. Jaguar print.
Oh, it's crowns. Okay. I got kids. You think that's funny? Wait till I dump these fucking crowns out and take this box. What the fuck? That's gonna be Dad's box now. That's mine. What are they thinking? Sheesh. Duval, I'm gonna send you that chain tomorrow. I promise. Tomorrow. DM me your Addy Daddy, and I'll get it to you, bro.
Man,
Don't do that. Don't, man.
Man, I'm just saying.
Are those the same curtains?
Yes,
That's
they are.
crazy. I knew it.
Yeah, they are.
The fact that those things are still like they still look good. They still look like thick.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, those were some good ass curtains. They have lasted.
Man.
They should, bro. That's what
20+ years.
Yeah, you
I know this is gonna sound stupid as fuck. I know that they probably do, but like, do people still buy curtains?
Yeah. Yes, curtains and drapes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought we just like I just thought like we put blankets over the window and call it a day. No, we don't do that.
No.
Huh, Jimbo?
You're a salaried employee. No, you can't do that.
Well, I never did that, but so
no, I did. Yeah, we did that all the time.
Yeah, we did it all the time. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, no, you're a salaried employee.
That's the best way to keep sunlight out.
I'm gonna go get a curtain rod and I'm gonna put it up and I'm gonna get some blocking curtains.
No, you can use the curtain rod. You can still use the curtain rod. You know what I'm saying? Listen, in my old bedroom at mother's house, there's still my old blankets are still hanging up in the window right now.
Is the same bed still there?
Yes.
The same wooden shelf.
Yes. Yes, with the drawers on the bottom.
With the drawers on the bottom. That's incredible. Yo, your mom bought the best. That better not be the same couch. Like
this is the fold out. Remember we had the brown one, but yes, we were still kids. We were still kids when this couch came out.
Hey Jimbo, I had one of them wooden bed joints too. You had the drawers on both sides.
No, just on the front because it's up against the wall. Yeah,
I had the joint where you put the back against the wall.
900 tissues
under both.
Oh my god!
Jesus
no,
Christ.
Listen, I have bad allergies.
Not for that reason.
Yeah, I have bad allergies.
Never walking back in this fucking room again. That's not cool. What are you doing? He's like, no, not because of that. No, it's because of the allergies. Oh, okay. Besides, I use a sock anyway. What is happening?
That boy said, I'm super moisturized, man.
This is crazy. This is crazy. This has absolutely nothing to do with the NFL or the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Well, bro, your ass came.
You came with the mothball jersey. That jersey smells like mothballs. I don't care what.
No, it doesn't, bro. Get off, Big Gerard, man. Get off of my dog, man.
He bought that jersey fucking 10 belt sizes ago. Like that.
Oh yeah, this thing is huge. This is huge but I'm growing back into it. Damn it.
Oh god.
We about to end the show because I'm about to cry.
That's that. Can I get up? Oh yeah, wait.
Yeah, listen, bro. When you fall, it's crazy. It's crazy.
No more boss. He in the house.
Man, listen. Anybody on here, if you're listening to the show right now, if you've ever been in love, you gain that in love weight. It happened. Yes, man. This is in love, being comfortable. You know what? She's not going nowhere.
She just go post a video on TikTok and make you regret.
Oh my god, I was so upset, bro. I was so upset about it. Out of all the clips you could, it was so. Hey, listen. So you didn't see the whole video because like I was dancing, right? I was dancing with it. You know, I'm just trying to be fun. I'm trying to be the fun Beyonce.
Hold on. I'm guessing that somebody has the video though.
I mean, it's on TikTok.
Nah, he probably damn sure pistol to the head. Take it down.
No, I don't do that. I don't do that.
It's still. Oh man, see what's the
TikTok? But anyway, so you know, I'm trying to be a fun fiance. I'm standing there, I'm dancing behind her. You know, I'm just in my drawers. You feel me? Yeah. And then like I look down because she's doing too much like extra moving. Like it's just not natural for the dancing that we're doing. And I look down and she done put her phone. Oh my god, bro! She set her phone like by the mirror and like she's recording us. And I look and listen, my whole expression changed. And like I looked at her, I was like, you just record me? This is supposed to be.
This wasn't a part of the fucking plan. What is
this? Is supposed to be a moment. This is supposed to be a moment, and you're recording me. And I walked. Listen, I stormed out the room in the bathroom. I'm like, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore.
Video assault. What is this shit?
And then next thing I know, bruh's hit me up like yo, you need to tighten up. What are you talking about? Yeah, I seen you. I seen you with your shirt off. Yeah, that was like
we gotta go to the gym, bro. I said, listen. Just like the proposal was terrible, I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Oh my God. Listen, the proposal was great. She loved it. Do not believe him. Do not believe him. She loved it.
I told Ashley. Because you failed
I haven't told
how you told her.
Well, I didn't tell her. We didn't talk.
Okay. Well,
we exchanged texts. And she was just like, congratulations. And I was busy. I was busy.
I told her, don't worry. And Kenzie heard.
See, so that's like, not.
Kenzie was like, that's terrible. I said, I know.
That's because you told her. You made it. You know what? Can we please talk about the Jaguars? I'm not going to do that. We're not going to do this on the show right now. This can wait. This isn't right. This isn't right for the viewers. They came for the real. They came for the Teal.
Yeah. They came for the
oh yeah.
So Jimbo, what do you think? So I don't know. You clearly didn't catch it earlier. We'll get back to the shit, y'all. So you didn't catch it earlier. Stone Cold obviously was on 10-10. We talked about this.
Yes.
We were talking. We heard Stone Cold. Jay shot him because he didn't mention us for whatever reason.
Well, listen, that dude who I will not mention his name on 10-10, but if you mention this show, you are getting kicked off the air. I'm just letting you know from personal experience. First time caller.
I think we should get with Vibe, well, formerly 904 Printing, now Vibe Sync. We should get with them and we should just do a basic Men in Teal shirt. And anybody who calls in and fucking does it and gets booted off the air and then messages us, we just give them a free shirt.
I love it.
This is a get booted off 10-10 shirt. There we go.
I love it. I love it.
So like we talked because it was out the air. I got upset about the situation. Not upset, but didn't like his response to it. So we talked about that earlier with Stone Cold. Here's something else I thought about though, and I'll go through it with you guys. So the whole Trayvon Walker thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it started to gain some traction here. And the why is because they're saying, well, Trent Baalke has a knack for going after not the sure thing, but the more promising prospect with the freakish athleticism and the freakish numbers, right?
Right.
Isn't that Kayvon Thibodeau? Way more than it is Trayvon Walker. I mean, Kayvon Thibodeau is the most athletic, freakish individual statistically whose combine numbers are off the wall. If he was going to go for one of them, wouldn't it be Kayvon Thibodeau before it would be Trayvon Walker?
Yeah, but I think too the reason now again we really don't know what the fuck they're doing. So let's put that out there, people.
Sean doesn't even know why we watch these things, so there's that.
That's what I really want to talk about too.
My dog Sean is still trying. Have you seen this, Jimbo? Did you watch The Hunt?
I haven't. It's actually on my YouTube to watch as soon as I get home.
I'll give you the clip. Let me scroll over here. It is. There it is. Or there. Bam. There it is.
That shit completely out of context.
It was a little much. All right, here we'll give it to you. This little segment, this little section on.
Is it longer than the first Hunt that they put out this year?
It's 15 minutes.
We're not gonna watch the whole Hunt.
No, I'm just asking. Asking.
Yeah,
because the last one was like 6 minutes. Like
film, and they still don't run real well on film. So what are you going to do? Take the 40 time or take the film?
We're gonna do an ad. That's what we're gonna do. Are you kidding me? What's down there?
Wow.
Use Manscaped's lawnmower.
I've always been a person that believes in the film.
Here we go.
Film doesn't lie. 6 quarterbacks, 0 twice. then they'll go warm up, and while the receivers run their 40s.
Yeah, but what can you tell here that you can't tell on tape?
Well, you're just verifying.
That's the.
I like that.
But
that was a good question.
That was a great question. I
That
don't know why
was.
you're beating him up about it.
That was a great question because everybody's always saying how Shah Khan doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know anything about football. And the man asked. That was a very intelligent question.
Yeah.
It was.
And
that was somebody who was trying to understand his product.
And look, Jimbo. So on Twitter, they only show the clip of him saying. So they only say so. What is it here that you don't see on film? Essentially, that's all. 2 seconds. That's all they put on there. And they're like,
okay.
People are like, yeah. I mean,
this is why I don't go on Twitter.
Yeah, like, oh, he's been owning the team for 13 years. This is like Dilla or something. I'm like, he's owning the team for 13. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Y'all say y'all want him to be more involved, right? The motherfucker's getting more involved. Guess what? This is his first combine.
Right.
With his first combine with Trent Baalke as the GM. They didn't have a combine last year. He didn't go. There was no combine for him to go to.
Right.
So this is your first time sitting with your GM at the combine. He's trying to understand what this man is seeing and trying to figure out, because like I said, there's always talks of, oh, the combine isn't really that necessary. It's just drills. It's da-da-da-da-da. And then he asked a real legitimate question. They're talking about the actual, what's the, why do we have to come, why should we come and watch that versus what we see on film? We see guys fly and be fast on film, which is crazy because his answer to that was, we want to see, essentially, we want to see how it look. We just want to see if it translates and see how it looks in person.
Right. Well, I think the real answer to that is that you want to see, and I don't want to sound like I'm just repeating somebody else's thing, but the measurables, right? And when I say the measurables, I mean in live action games, right? Sometimes a player is only as good as the guy next to him.
Okay, not dick
size. Okay.
sometimes the player is only as good as the guy next to him, right? But this gives you a chance to see what the individual can do.
How they measure up.
Right. Are you, wait, hold on. I can't tell if you're.
Yeah, they're definitely checking girth.
How do we ever have any serious conversations?
What? That's what?
They do. They take. They put the tape around their neck. They check for their neck girth. They fucking measure their hands, and they do a lot of things.
Look, yeah.
Sounds like a real slave trade.
Trying to see how thick they are down to the level. Let's see.
That's why Shaw said, so why do we have to come to? I don't want to come to the auction. Like what are we doing? We can just pick one. We don't have to just watch this.
Hey, look,
listen. My God.
Everybody listen. Chris Jones got drafted. Right?
And that was probably his first time going to the combine.
Remember Chris Jones?
Yeah. Yeah, he's well put together down there. Is that what they said?
I'm just saying. You don't remember Chris Jones, Jimbo?
Nah. When he came out.
Hold on. I got something for you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Hey man, kids watch this show too, man.
Right here. Huh?
Kids watch the show too. Just let you know.
Hey, listen.
Put something crazy on the screen.
I'm about to put something crazy. All right. This old Chris Jones here running. He's running that damn 40. Okay. He's running that thing right there. Oh, you know what happens right here? That's his dick and balls. That's his dick and balls. Chris Jones.
They gonna slow it down. And they made sure to put the combine thing. Oh, shit.
Chris Jones, pretty good player in the league. That's the D tackle on Kansas City, bro. That's one of the most dominant defensive linemen in the league. Chris Jones.
That was too funny. Oh my god. My god.
They're looking. All right. So how the fuck does Stone Cold come back and comment? You left the show to go to the birthday party, and you come back. Like, what are you doing? Why is he now he's commenting? He's like, hey man, fuck that kid. Hutchinson's 3-code drill was on par with the wide receivers. Like, Cousins over there in the corner, like, Steve, come play Yahtzee. He's like, 3-cone drill. Fucking let's go.
I don't know, man. I'm not.
I just got a new Kerplunk. Come on.
You know, Stone Cold, man, bro. I'm not. I'm not saying the man ain't good. Listen. If I was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, pick 10, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think Hutchinson would be a great pick.
You think Hutch is falling that far?
No. I'm saying, like, if he was available to me and I was.
He said hold on. He said
if
he had between the 2nd and 10th pick, he would pick Hutchinson.
I'm
but
saying
not at 1.
Listen, because I just feel like there's too many, like, there's no clear cut number 1. I just don't feel like I really just want to trade out the number 1 spot. If that's even possible, that's what I want to do, man. That's what I want to do. I mean, it's my opinion. It'd be crazy. It's cool. But I'm not the only one that feels like that either. I'm not the only one that feels like that.
Well, no, my business.
I told you how I feel about Hutchinson, though. Like,
but that's my thing.
The real question is how does Big Duval feel, Jimbo?
Huh?
The real question is how does Big Duval right there feel? That's the question.
I mean, I really don't understand. I didn't say anything about it because I didn't understand where that just came from. Like, but you know,
where? What the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
Big Duval, what you doing? He's an engaged
but
man.
my thing is, it's just kind of contradictory though, man. If you're gonna say that you wouldn't take him at 1,
because it's the pressure of 1 though. It's the pressure of taking the person at 1.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Under pressure.
Oh, okay.
He chose to go to the school his father went to and set records. Like, he likes pressure. He made that decision, and then he went there and broke the records.
Listen,
I
just can't convince myself. I just can't convince myself that he's a number 1 pick. Like, I'd rather somebody just go before us, and then we pick somebody. I'm just saying, like.
Like, hey, Detroit.
I always want my pick of the litter, bro. I will live and die with that.
Yeah, but they put themselves. See, they put themselves. See, you really don't have the pick of the litter, though. That's the problem.
That's true.
You really don't.
Yes, you do.
You don't, because they put themselves in the box. Okay, to have a pick of the litter means that you pick anybody you want to, and can't nobody say shit about the pick. I can pick whoever I want to, but they're not doing that. Let's just say
the question is your organization.
Okay, so if they wanted a wide receiver at 1, will they pick a wide receiver at 1?
You said will they or can
they? They can, because they can pick whoever they want to.
Can your organization deal with what's going to come with it is the question. Because you can't stop other people from saying what they say. We can't listen.
Right.
You got fucking married in a jewelry store. We can't stop.
That's not true. See, that's false advertisement, bro. That's not what happened.
On here and trying to start fucking Tinder with you and Maria Cruz. Like, we can't stop him. He has the ability to say whatever he wants to say. So that's no different than if I go and draft Jameson Williams at number 1 because I think he's that guy, or Chris Olave. If I draft him at number 1, I can't help what the media is going to say about it. I just have to be so confident in that pick that I'm okay with doing it. That's the real.
Thank you, Miss Bailey.
Oh my God. Here we go with this shit. Can we fucking get the viewer count down, please? For fuck's sake. Somebody block this shit. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to work here. I got to deal with this shit.
Look. Okay, viewers. If you see something come flying across the screen,
what? First of all, there's definitely
the fact that he just looked out the corner of the screen.
there is a sink full of dishes that need to be done. There's no
Oh,
reason
wow.
you have time to swipe your fingers. Like, what are we doing? First of all, who gave
Thank you for tuning into the Men Until podcast. That's Agent K. That's Agent J.
And we are. I don't know.
Oh shit! Oh, she's not home. Oh, we straight. So like I said, rights. Like you don't have rights if you don't get out of here having this conversation. Somebody is gonna really take this wrong. They're gonna clip that, and then we're done.
Yeah, clip that. Clip that.
Hashtag click that.
The misogynist in Teal.
He's Cam Newton. Fucking Cam can't catch a break.
Shout out to Cam, man.
He can't catch a break, bro. Oh my god.
Big Marcus.
What is wrong? Never mind. We're not gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm not diving into that. But I mean, what is wrong with you don't want to have a bad bitch, bro. That's way too many problems. I would like to have a decent woman, bro.
I'm saying what's wrong with just wanting what you want? Like
exactly.
That's all. Why is he got to be labeled all these things? Because he just wants a particular type of relationship or household. I don't get how you can hate on somebody.
With all of those same women.
I don't hate on fucking Stone Cold because he likes to be pegged. Whatever he likes to do, bro, that's his thing.
Yeah,
if he wants to get pegged, he gets pegged, bro. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not gonna
and peg and dip. And peg and dip and peg. And dip. And peg and dip and dip. And peg. Okay, that's my bad.
That's crazy. Nothing is sacred.
I was about to make a JPEG bar, but I'm gonna let it go. I ain't gonna do it.
That's crazy.
Oh, I can't breathe.
But yeah, though, bro. But the league has these teams stuck in a box. Like you can't do that. You can't. You have to. If the first pick has to be this, and they like outline it from quarterback to fucking offensive lineman. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's stupid. Like
yeah.
And so you really can't go get. I mean, you can in practice. You actually can.
At 13.
Right.
I'm about to say I've seen a lot of shit.
We've done some bad shit.
Yeah. But not at number one though. Like number one.
So where are you going then? Right now, you're not trading. You can't do it. You have to make a pick. Who are you drafting?
I mean, it's probably gonna be Hutchinson, bro. Like
I'm telling you though.
Not who probably is gonna be. Who would Jimbo draft at 1?
Oh, to be honest with you, I go get Neal.
Okay,
I go get Neal.
There's nothing wrong with that, and that's a likely like I still don't understand the people who are like, well, Cam's at the tender, so we're definitely not going O-line. Why? What are you talking about? Yeah. Like, this team is bad, bro. Like, we have to improve. And if they feel that Walker Little's not ready, or they feel, and I would think it's probably more likely that they go Icky if they were to go O-line number 1. Just because. And that's just my personal preference because I cannot see somebody that fucking big playing guard like consistently. I know they say Neal's played guard. That's a big fucking guard.
Yeah,
he's not shaped like a guard. He doesn't look like a guard in any way, shape, or form.
But he moves well, so it's just like
yes.
But one of the biggest problems for those tall ass tackles is getting low, and when you're a guard, you have to get even lower. So there is no 2-point stance. You got to be in a 3.
Mm-hmm.
You have to come out of a 3 almost all the time, and you have to be lower. So typically you see a guy like Icky at guard long before you'll see a guy like Neal. And you could draft Icky. You could put him at guard right now because it's a huge need. You could put him at left guard. That O-line, let me tell you something. If that was our O-line, if we did do that, I'd be fine.
Well, they're saying Kwanu's like a Quentin Nelson. You know what I'm saying? They're saying like the man's like a mauler.
Well, he's a monster. He's a run block monster. He's a monster. Now, see, so this problem for me is if they thought that Neal or Icky were a sure thing, they wouldn't have re-tagged Cam. No, that's not true. See, Stone Cold, this is why you shouldn't have fucking left the show if you was just gonna sit here and fucking watch it anyway. Fucking dumbass. I love you, Stone Cold. But listen, bro, like, what the fuck it's a 1-year tag. It's a 1-year tag, and this offensive line was obliterated by injury last season, and you have trace new starters on that bitch, and only one of them are currently like solidified as good and on the roster.
Yeah.
And that's if you walk out Jawan Taylor. If you don't, you have 4 new starters on that bitch, and only one of them is known to be for sure thing a great player in this league. You have no idea what Ben Barch is going to do. Like, you have no clue. And I know you can say, well, y'all can go ahead and get fucking I like Sawyer. Go get Sawyer in the later rounds or Blase Squads. Yeah, I feel you. But if you have an opportunity to get Quentin Nelson, don't you go get him?
Yeah.
Or do you go get AJ Cannon in the 3rd round? I'm getting Quentin Nelson. I'm just saying. So it doesn't. It's a 1-year deal. Like, the fact that Cam signed the franchise tag makes me feel more likely to draft an offensive lineman than if he was to sign a long-term deal. Because it's a 1-year deal. It could be, let's start Icky at guard. Let's run this thing out. Now we only have to worry about one so-so, and that would be Tyler Shatley at center, which I think could get by if he had Iquanu and Sheriff at guards next to him. And then Walker Little and Cam Robinson. And then we move on from Cam next year. Walker Little's still there. He can go to left if you need him to. And then you can put Iquanu over at right. And then you draft another guard. Maybe you just still take a guard in the 3rd, 4th, 5th round. And maybe that guy's ready.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there had to be some plan because you brought in a high level right guard. Like, you didn't bring in a high level left guard. Like, I mean, I don't know how much of a difference it really, really makes, but you brought in a high level right guard. So I feel like you planning on using some of your draft capital to shore up the left side.
Right.
For
sure. Yeah.
Right. Now, my question is, what do you do with that 33rd pick, though?
Linebacker. It depends on who's there, obviously, but I'm going linebacker.
So if Dean's there, if Dean's there, you got to get Dean, right? Got to get Dean if he falls.
I am terrified of this linebacker group. I don't know what the fuck this is going to look like. I guess it makes it scarier because I just don't know what the fucking scheme is yet either.
Yeah, but between the Kobe Dean and Buddy from Cincinnati, them boys light shit up.
Notre Dame's good too.
Yeah,
I'd take him a little bit. Like, oh, okay, wait a second. You can't get on the show and be blending in with the background. There we go. Okay. All right. Hey, I thought you were outside. I was like, no.
Darkness.
We can't do this.
It
cannot always be night. Or whatever the fuck that song say. Boom, boom. Let's bring in favorite fucking friend of the show, former featured guest all the time until he decided to get a grown-up job and start working bullshit fucking hours. The one and only, the big man, the myth, the legend, the R&B champion of the world, Big Marcus, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God!
Fellas, what's going on?
He said it.
He said it. Hey, thank you for coming on the show to show Jimbo what a non-sprayed on tape-up looks like. We really appreciate you. How are you doing, my friend?
Me and my dog along. I'm good, though.
Hey, appreciate you.
Speaking of R&B, did you go down to the Boys to Men last night?
Man, I didn't, bro. I didn't, and I'm so upset with myself.
Man, I didn't go either. But
I was singing like I was 13 again.
Yeah, I had to work today, so I didn't go. But yeah, I mean, shit. It was. I like how they do down there at the little River City series.
Right. I'm glad they're doing stuff like that because major cities they have shit like that going on all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
all the time,
all the fucking time. I remember going to Philadelphia and seeing some shit like that, like live bands free, people just bringing their chairs and watching bands play and sing and do shit like that all the time.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, shit, when you be in Atlanta, you go to like it was like that Midtown, them shops at Midtown Pavilion or some shit like that. When you go out there, same shit, just like a little town
They don't
center.
do the shows at the beach no more.
No, they should have been doing that to make the city evolve a little bit, bro. That Seawalk Pavilion, you know how they could have been utilizing that, bro. They don't utilize nothing.
You know how this city is though too, but especially the beach. That's a whole different city.
Yeah,
Jags Beach ain't playing,
Man,
but they ain't trying to.
listen,
They ain't just trying to have it.
At the last show, of course, I was gone then, but at the last show I seen on the news, motherfuckers just getting stomped out.
We don't know how to act.
Yeah, and we're not gonna speak on that because I know that video and I know who did that stomping with. I'm not speaking on none of those people.
We don't know how to
or
act.
that incident.
No, we don't know how to act at the beach.
Jay, this is just so this is a secure line.
I'm straight, man. I don't want to get put in a song.
We don't know. We don't know how to act at the beach, bro. We don't know how to do none of that. We just need to chill, bro. Like they need to go ahead and keep the shows away. Just go ahead.
Yeah. The lander was like that, Mr. Switch. It's just I like how they brought in, like I said, Boys to Men. Because they've been doing it. They've been bringing in like decently sized acts, like you know what I'm saying, older acts and stuff too. But I like that, bro. You just show up. It's like I said, free event, and it looked like people was having a really good time last night.
Yeah.
Hey, was the dude that lost in Madden at the Landon? Was he from Jacksonville or was he from someplace else?
No, he was from
You
somewhere
see
else.
what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, dog?
He was from somewhere else.
That's that bullshit.
Do you
man.
understand how mad I was? First of all, I was mad because obviously, it was a terrible thing. It was a tragedy. But Chicago pizza at the Landon was one of my favorite fucking spots.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they had some good pizza.
And look, he thought I was down there.
I did. Yeah, I
want to talk my shit about this damn first pick though.
All right, let's go. Let's talk.
Cause I ain't on that. I ain't on that shit, y'all. I ain't on that 800 shit you on, bro. I'm not.
Don't come in here with that Thibodeau shit.
I'm not on. You know what? I was thinking about it too, bro. I ain't on none of that shit. You get the best player, bro. The best player right now that's gonna help out Trevor Lawrence. He goddamn that wide receiver. Fuck a rule. Who making up these invisible rules saying you can't take a wide receiver number one? Who is doing this? Tell me who is the wizard?
I don't know.
he's a grand master. I can tell you that.
He's a
grand dragon.
He said, who's the wizard? He's a grand one.
Where is this guy? Where is he at?
Clip that. Hashtag clip that.
Clip that.
But I'm for real. Like it's like he's a Wizard of Oz hiding behind this damn curtain or something.
What wide receiver you taking, Big Marcus?
I'm taking either one of them boys from Ohio State.
Okay.
Either one of them. Either one.
You get your pick. So which one?
I'm going Wilson. I know Olave run the more cleaner routes and stuff, but Wilson is explosive. And I would have taken Jameson Williams, but the injury though. If he would have been healthy the whole year, no problem with doing it. But that's why I want to discuss who's making these rules saying you can't do that. Why? Why can't
you know who's making the rule? I tell you exactly who's making the rules. Who's making the rules is the same people who make the rules for the street
with that motherfucking paint.
No, the same people that make the rules for the street are the same people that make these rules in the NFL. Well, motherfucker can't do some shit. You can't put a face to it, man. You can't, dog. It's horrible. Listen, man. It's like tradition. It's bullshit, but it's like tradition, bro. Like you take a quarterback, you take the best defensive player, or you take a fucking lineman. Like that's just tradition. I think it's bull. I think it's bull.
Hold on. You can take a receiver. Number one, you can.
Yeah. You should.
The problem is they don't feel like. First of all, understand this.
A receiver's been taken number one before. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, it has. I don't Go Google it, bro.
I got to. Where's my phone?
I can't tell you the last time. I don't remember, but yes, it
was it Keyshawn Johnson or was he like 3?
It was Keyshawn Johnson. Yes, it was.
Was it Keyshawn Johnson?
Yes, sir. It was. So it was Keyshawn. So it hasn't happened since then. But they are saying, and they being the talking heads, the national media, they are saying that these wide receivers are not even like first rounders, really. They're going to go in the first round because they're needed. But that talent-wise, that these guys, like the comparisons for these receivers with current players are like Justin Gage and Roddy White. Now, shout out Roddy White. I'm not dissing Roddy White. But that like is the best comparison. Like the ceiling for this receiver class, they're saying is Roddy White. And I don't know what they're looking at, because what I'm looking at is a little different. I'm seeing some fucking talent. So
Me too.
I don't understand.
And I don't think that they're that much. They're not more educated than we are. I don't just because what they got a degree in writing some shit on paper. The fuck? That don't mean they more educated than what me and you see. How are their eyes more trained and educated than ours?
Tell them
how.
Indians.
What that mean? Think, motherfucker.
Well, they don't take running backs number one. They used to take running backs number one all the motherfucking time.
Shit, that was back in the day when they ran the ball all the damn time.
Yeah,
like I'm not sold on her, bro. This is what I'm saying. Aiden Hutchinson had 14 sacks this year, right?
Yes, sir.
He did all of this great shit this year.
Yeah.
You tell me what is the absolute difference, and I'll tell you a difference. Really, what's the difference between Aiden Hutchinson and Jermaine Johnson? I'm gonna tell you one. I'm gonna tell you a difference. On that edge bend, Jermaine Johnson can bend. Aiden Hutchinson stiff as a motherfucker. He ain't got that bend like Johnson got. They got them the same type of numbers in sacks this year and tackles.
Well, you also know why that is because Hutchinson's about 4 inches taller.
So the fuck what? It's production out here.
And
what
makes
the Big Ten better than the ACC? The TT, they pretty much play the same shit Florida State played. It's just the same production, bro. Bro, it's the same production. Stone Cold, it really is. Everybody else in the Big Ten is trash. You got Ohio State. You got Michigan State.
The one play that's gone viral.
Oh, is this where you put somebody over?
Your Buckeye friend in an invisible recliner. He's a good player and everything, but you know, you out of that play. What are you saying before that play? Because
he didn't do what's about that. Okay, I don't know if you saw this.
No, it's not that one. I know what you're looking for though.
You're talking about where he bull rushes the shit out of dude, right?
Yeah, it's coming. Chill.
Okay, that play he stepped in. That play number 15 really caused the sack. Really, right there.
Listen,
this one, he's actually talking shit.
That tackle is trash though. That tackle he's going against is trash as fuck.
He's gonna get drafted into the NFL, so there's that.
He's yelling at them.
Man, you gotta think that man had a running mate. He had a running mate. That man, he wasn't doing it by himself.
He did this by himself. Oh my God, yeah, that was by himself. Okay, that was by himself.
Well, all I'm saying is
that's by
there's
himself.
no difference between him and Jermaine Johnson. So how are you drafting?
It's right there. Jermaine
Bro,
Johnson.
pull up some Jermaine Johnson. I want you to pull up Jermaine Johnson clips.
He's never did that.
Jermaine Johnson has not run over somebody like that.
I don't know. I wouldn't say he hasn't.
Have you even watched? Bruh, Thibodeau don't have no running mate. Thibodeau don't got no running mate.
Thibodeau don't got double-digit sacks either. And he
plays Thibodeau getting double teamed. Thibodeau getting double teamed because Thibodeau been the number one. He's been the number one guy since coming out of fucking high school.
This is the Men and Teal podcast. Yes.
Just coming out of high school. This man is like Trevor. Trevor was number one since high school. What the fuck? 1 year. How can 1 year erase all of that shit?
He's getting double teamed by Washington State.
I wouldn't give a good goddamn who he could get double teamed by Washington High. I don't give a goddamn.
That's my point. That's what he's getting double teamed against. No fucking body. It don't matter if you put 2 scrubs on somebody. You're elite. You're supposed to produce.
Yeah, well, hold on. Because the same argument you just said for that boy at Ohio State, bro. It's the same thing you say about the Washington boys.
What?
Motherfuckers might be going in the NFL too. You know what I'm saying, dog? You can't say that, bro. Can't say that shit.
First of all, hold on.
I don't even like Thibodeau. I don't even like Thibodeau, dog. So don't even take it like I'm defending the man. I'm just saying.
No, I'm talking to Big Marcus. That running mate you talk about is not going in the first round.
Now he's not because he tore his fucking Achilles. He was finna be a first rounder.
He was not. They started to move him up. He started to do that little climb.
Oh my god!
Train climb, but he was not projected to be a first rounder when the season ended. No, sir.
Oh my god! You're a lie. This motherfucker been on first round. This motherfucker been on first round shit since the beginning, since mid-season. Yeah, man, both of them.
This guy right here knows he was not projected when the season was over to be a first round pick. He was projected to be a second round pick.
Bro, until he tore his fucking Achilles, this man was projected in all mock drafts. Everybody was talking about how he was going in the top. He was going in the top 32 pick. Top 32
he was projected.
He was going to be one of the top 32 players. That's what I'm saying. Not he's top 32 players, and it's 32 teams that's going to draft in the first round.
You know how to spell his name? Ajabo?
Yeah, Ajabo. He was predicted. All right. I agree with Marcus. He was predicted from 25 to 32.
Yes.
He was projected there because all the pass rushers besides that were kind of, how do I want to put it, on par, but he had the most potential. But the problem is the Jags can't draft for potential.
We can't. I don't even want dog. I'm like this. Do whatever you can to help Trevor. Help Trevor regardless.
Right here. This is from March projection. While his upside is limitless and the pass rush skills are off the charts, teams are struggling to jump on Ajabo early. Second round projection.
Well, at the end of the day, help Trevor. Your investment is Trevor, right? Is Trevor not the investment, right?
Yeah.
We can all agree to that, right?
Yeah.
So that means do whatever it takes on that side of the ball to make this man develop into what we need him to be.
I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you, but we didn't do that. We didn't do that in 2017.
Trevor won. I don't care about 27. Man, you know what? I wish 2017 never even happened. I kind of wish we were still just sorry and not even had that shit happen. Fuck 2017, man. That shit is old. It's over with.
You're talking about an investment to help the quarterback. A great fucking defense helps the quarterback. And Josh Allen is an elite pass rusher.
It does, but this is a new day, though, bro.
Guess what Josh Allen needs, Big Marcus? A fucking running mate. Is Josh Allen not potentially elite? Is he a Pro Bowl?
Yes, Josh Allen do need
but he needs a running mate. You know what I'm saying?
You can find that, bro. You
gotta see it like this. There's one investment on offense, one investment on defense.
Right.
Trevor Lawrence, Josh Allen.
Yes, sir.
Gotta help both.
Yes, sir.
Now, the thing is, I agree, Marcus. You probably need another receiver. I completely agree. We're not denying that. The issue is when you spend $120 million on 2 receivers, they have a higher grade on their receiving room than all of us do.
Don't do that. We did not spend $120 million on 2 receivers. You doing that Adam Schefter shit where you quote the big number. They're not going to see $120 million, Stone Cold. We didn't spend $120 million on 2 receivers. Don't do that. Yeah, we. Hello? Hello?
We can hear you, Marcus.
Hello? Okay, yeah, we back.
It's me. No, I was getting this Stone Cold. Stone Cold over here doing the Schefter. He talking about $120 million on 2 receivers. We didn't spend $120 million, bro.
Take it back then. That's fine.
Let's reel
but
it in.
My main thing is I guarantee the staff's perception of the receiving group is more than what the fans see. That's the issue.
They believe in it a little bit.
They believe in it better than we do.
They don't believe that. They don't believe they got it because they're on the fucking hunt saying we're going after receiver.
Yeah.
So they're on there saying that. So they know they need to address it.
Yeah, I'm not doubting they don't get a receiver. I'm not doubting that at all.
Receiver is not a bigger need though.
Yes,
than the other two is the problem.
Then you going with Icky or you going with Icky or Neal? But bro, I feel like
hold on. Let me tell you that if they say Evan Neal, Icky Ekwonu, Aiden Hutchinson, or Kayvon Thibodeau, if they say any of those names, I will be okay.
I'm fine with it.
Okay.
I'm okay. The Kayvon Thibodeau is my floor. That's the one I'm least okay with, and I've said why. Because it is strictly and this goes back to what I said earlier. Stoko, you back, and this was a point I was going to make before you left. It's mind-blowing to me that this Trayvon Walker thing keeps being brought up.
Not to me.
The reason why they're saying it is a problem for me. You're saying it because, well, Trent Baalke is going to bulky, and he's going to go after the guy that's not the sure thing, but the guy with the most potential and the guy who has the freakishly athletic build and numbers. That's Kayvon Thibodeau. Kayvon Thibodeau is the guy that's not a sure thing, the guy that is 100% potential with a high ceiling, freakishly athletic with minimal production. That's Thibodeau. That's not Trayvon Walker. Are we saying now that Trayvon Walker and Thibodeau are the same class of athlete? For sure?
Like well, now the athlete part, Trayvon Walker might be, right? Because
he's a beast. Don't get me wrong.
He's a freak.
My thing is Trayvon Walker, and Trayvon Walker played on a generational defense. Of course, his numbers ain't gonna look like that. His numbers.
No, I don't care about his production numbers. The fact he played on that generational defense makes me feel worse about him. Not better.
Not me. Not me because not me. Far he proved that he can be moved all over the line, and you can drop him in coverage. You can't drop Aiden Hutchinson in coverage. It depends on what we run it to.
You can.
He played several games in coverage.
Put it up the highlight. I want to see it.
Because he's the one who defended that pass against Bowers in the championship game.
Well, this man done it several times.
Yeah, so is Aiden Hutchinson. He's in a 3-4. He has to be able to drop in coverage.
Aiden Hutchinson, look, I wouldn't be mad if we got him, but my whole argument is this. There's no difference between him and all of the other DNs that's coming out, really. Like, all of them really are in the same boat to me. They all are good, not great players. Every last one of the DNs. They all are good. I feel like they all could give you like 9 to 10 sack seasons for the next 5 years. All of them, really. So it's nothing really separating the ones. I want somebody that's going to elevate Trevor Lawrence's game, bro. Whether that be somebody on that line or it should be a wide receiver, and fuck this wizard that's saying that you can't pick a wide receiver number 1. Kill the wizard, motherfucker. Kill the wizard. Where is he? I got the gun right here.
Damn.
Hey, bro, I'm watching this boy Jermaine Johnson go to work on Evan Neal right now. Boy.
It's no difference with bro. I've been watching Jermaine Johnson, bro. I've been watching his tapes, the little bit that I've seen, and I watch Hutchinson, and I really can't see a difference. Both of them got a crazy motor. Both of them really just they don't give up on plays, bro. You don't see the two take off, bro. You don't see either one of them take off on plays. You really don't.
You talking about you don't see a difference? Look at this, bro. What are you talking about? Look at the names listed with this man.
All right, bro.
It's how it graded. I'm just saying we can't sit here and talk and say we don't see a difference when there's clearly a difference. They grade this shit out.
But who is they though, bro?
The NFL is next gen stats. This ain't PFF. This the NFL next gen stats grading out his performance from the combine, grading out all of that shit. The shit that Kayvon Thibodeau is making his name off of right now with potential because he doesn't have the statistics to support it.
But this is just workout.
But he has the production with it.
I'm just saying, I don't give a fuck about
bro. Like I was listening to Hack today, and I was like, Hacker. I was listening to Hacker today.
Look at the workout with him: Chase Young, Myles Garrett, Joey Bosa, Aiden Hutchinson. If he's in that category,
yeah, or maybe he's Derek Barnett.
Potentially.
Because they got the same grade. He's 2 points. He's 2 points and 3 points below everybody else.
But
right now he's Derek Barnett.
But this is since 2015. These are the highest graded highest graded edges since 2015.
And only
one of them is poor. And Derek Barnett wasn't poor. He was just okay.
I feel you, but Derek Barnett was a first round pick.
Okay. But
did he get re-signed yet?
Huh?
Did Derek Barnett get re-signed yet or what?
Yeah, he did.
He did? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we live or die by this. I'm just saying we can't sit there and say like they're the same. They're not the same.
Bro, all I know is Aiden Hutchinson had 14 sacks.
Not Trayvon Walker. They're not the same. Kayvon Thibodeau has a higher ceiling than Trayvon Walker.
I get what you're saying. Here's what I'm saying. Aiden Hutchinson had 2 more sacks than Jermaine Johnson this year. 2 more sacks. Only 2.
I thought Jermaine only had 11.
Jermaine had 12 sacks.
12. 11 and a half, 12.
Jermaine had 12 sacks.
And
both of them flashed in 1 year. Both of them had 1 year flashes.
11 and a half, big Marcus.
Well, okay. Both of them had 1 year flashes. That don't scare you neither, dog. 1 year.
Because he only played 1 year at edge. The other 3 years, he was playing at defensive tackle in a different scheme. We have Miles Jack on our team, big Marcus. We know what it looks like to play out of position, and you're not as good. You played him at edge 1 year, and what did he do? He got you 14 sacks. That's the thing. Like, that's why the 1 year thing doesn't work for Aiden Hutchinson, because he's only played 1 year at that position. He didn't play edge before. And again, I'm not an Aiden Hutchinson guy, bro. I'm not buying his jersey tomorrow. Like, I'm not cheering for it. I'm gonna root for him if we draft him, but I'm not over here being the table for him. I'm just kind of giving you the other side of the argument. We can't say that because he only played 1 year at the position.
Can I counter that though? Let me counter that. There was a guy that was recently on the Jaguars that was played out of position when he was in college, and they moved him to edge, and he got drafted in the first round at 28 pick.
Uh-huh.
His name was fucking Taven Bryan.
Uh-huh. I mean,
he played D tackle for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Then they moved him to edge, and he dominated off of the edge, and he gets in the first round.
He ain't dominant. He didn't dominate.
Well, not dominate, but he did his thing. We're gonna say he did his thing. He did enough to get drafted in the first round.
But nobody was talking about Taven Bryan's performance.
They drafted Taven Bryan for his potential.
Yeah, he was Kayvon Thibodeau. He's like, oh, look, his workout's incredible. He's got a little bit of fucking results to go with it. Let's do it. And they went ahead and brought him.
I'm not doubting Jermaine Johnson is a good player. I'm not saying he ain't.
Well, I'm not saying Aiden Hutchinson isn't a good player. What I'm saying is, you do whatever you need to do to help the quarterback. But
the defense does help the quarterback. That's what,
It appears they played Jermaine Johnson on the
when the last time y'all remember Jaguars been explosive?
Hold on. Mute the video.
This is a very good rep from him.
Hey, this play is insane, bro.
Yeah, let's see.
Look at that bend, bro.
It's Boston College.
I'm gonna say that's Notre Dame.
That's Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, my bad. It looks small on my screen. It looked like Boston College. That's Notre Dame. That's better than much better offensive line. I give you better credit. What are we looking at here? Where is he? Who are we looking at? Jermaine Johnson? Okay.
Yeah, number 11.
It's all fuzzy on my screen.
He's breaking it down. Let me run it back to the top of that play.
All right, watch it.
There's really no difference in the two for real. Like, fuck what NFL say.
Bro, it's a big difference. Jermaine Johnson.
That almost kind of looks like they gave up on him.
No, what are we?
He ran through.
Bro, 52. He's sky high, bro. It's terrible. I mean, I'm not taking away what he did. He got off on the bull rush, but it wasn't like a powerful bull rush. He got off and he got inside because the guy was too high. He got leverage. He beat him on the inside. Guy stopped his feet. What is this? All right,
that's him at Florida. That's Jermaine Johnson at Georgia.
At Georgia, okay.
This is against Evan Neal.
All right, there we go. Now must have been years ago, yeah.
Evan Neal. That was a year ago.
That wasn't.
I mean, he just drove both of them motherfuckers back and shedded them.
I mean, they're kick stepping his pass pro. He's supposed to go back.
There's two of them.
Yeah, I know, but he didn't shed them. He juked back out after the play went past him.
Look, like I said,
Washington, they're leaving the gap too far. It's the guard's fault. And then so bam, okay, but he doesn't beat the double team. He's disruptive. He is disruptive, but he's not winning. He's blocked. And then Mac has to step up because the interior pressure starts to fade. He goes to the right, and then he gets the sack. Like, he didn't win that. He got the sack because of his motor. He didn't do anything off the punch.
Okay,
like,
so
that's
what I'm saying. So
yeah,
you don't always, and that's saying that play may not always result in the sack. He got the sack though.
No, it was great. Yeah, I'm not like, this isn't me taking away from him. This is just. All right, let's see. Bam. That's great. Gets the hands off of me. Stop it. I'm getting around you.
He didn't get touched a lot. Like his hands. I'm just saying. I've been watching a lot of this. Even the last 10, 15 minutes. I've been just watching clips. He's not. A lot of times he doesn't even get touched.
Yeah.
He sets people up. with really good feet and hands. And a lot of times he's just getting around the edge.
Right now. The tackle's fucked right now. His
can't do
waist isn't wide enough. He's done. He reaches. He overextends.
Yeah.
He's
once he had that leg bent, the tackle was beat.
He's done. And then he's swinging around the edge. It's beautiful.
Bro, my only thing, I'm not taking in, like you said, I'm not taking nothing away from Aiden Hutchinson. I think he's going to be a good football player. My thing, y'all are saying help the defense helps the offense. I want us to be explosive, bro. I want somebody that's going to come in and help the offense be explosive. I want motherfuckers regretting that they ever talk shit about the Jaguars.
Well,
I just don't think they're going to do it.
I was going to say the one comp
your best bet
that guys like Big Surfs for one. He says the one comp on him is Neal is dominant mostly because of his size, but when he gets up against the more athletic pass rusher like Jermaine Johnson, how he sets up a juke move or whatever, he gets beat.
Everybody say bye to Jimbo, man. Jimbo, thanks for joining us, Jimbo. We about to all get out of here in a second anyway. We're just wrapping it up. We love you, Jimbo. Yeah, Jimbo. Bye, Jimbo. Bye, Jimbo. See you later, Jimbo. Bye, Jimbo. Bye, Jimbo. All right, go.
Yeah, that's the only comp on Neal is they're wondering about how he would do against more athletic pass rushers. I mean, examples, T.J. Watt, Myles Garrett, and, the list goes on there. Yeah. That's the only comp they have on him. Otherwise, he just outsizes and outpowers everybody.
Yeah. It's not going to be like that in the league.
But my one thing also in that, and I'm sorry to cut you off, man.
No.
God, I can't think of the name, but he's on the Jaguar show. Damn it. I'm just drawing a blank. But he also has concerns about Evan Neal's weight. Because for the combine, he was about 335.
Yeah.
And then at his pro day, he was about 345. Okay. He's wondering if he has the Mekhi Becton issue of being able to control his weight.
Mekhi Becton's a monster, by the way.
Yeah. And now he's paying for it.
I want Mekhi Becton.
I do too. The Jets are so stupid. I think they want to get rid of him in a trade or something.
I don't know what they're doing.
I don't know either.
They were going tackle. I'm like, wait, what? You have Mekhi Becton. Why would you?
But he hasn't been healthy either, though.
Yeah.
But when he is healthy, he is.
Oh, I don't disagree.
I don't need him to play. I just need him to show up and shoulder pass. Intimidate the other kids. Okay.
Mekhi Becton is the offensive tackle version of Jordan Davis.
Yeah, he just walks. Just Mekhi. Hey, Mekhi, walk in the front of the line. Lead us out. He just walks out the tunnel.
When Jordan Davis, I could picture it when he gets off the bus. Like the bus kind of tips a little.
Oh, gotcha.
The suspension was tested.
Yeah, whatever side he's on, they gotta definitely rotate those tires.
Yeah.
This Aiden Hutchinson thing got me thinking. It's kind of like I can compare it to Zach Wilson and goddamn the quarterback from the Bears. Like, how the fuck is this guy like right behind Trevor his whole life? Him and Trevor number 1 and 2, a whole life coming out of high school, college, and all of a sudden, and off of one crazy freakish year, Zach Wilson balls out and he gets drafted before him. I do not understand it.
That wasn't a ball like that though. Like Aiden Hutchinson balled and he played in Big Ten. But Zach wasn't balled at Baylor. Don't do that.
No, Zach Wilson balled at BYU.
One super year. Ooh, I get them vibes too. I get them.
Everybody liked his athleticism. Basically, he had one good year, but he didn't have a lot of big name people except for the running back.
Yeah.
Because Algier's like one of the top running backs this year.
Yeah.
From BYU.
Miss me with that bullshit.
Hey.
Zach Wilson came from Steve Young's school.
So what's this? Are you so did you quit the bullshit job now? What's going on? You're not there anymore?
Who?
Me?
You. Not you. You.
Bro, you know I stay. One thing about me, boy, my God, don't let my feet slip, boy. I'm gonna stay in somebody's job, boy.
You left the night shit. You done there?
Oh yeah, I'm done now, bro. Like I don't need to do that.
So we can keep you. You'll be back here. We'll be seeing you next Friday.
Well, you'll see me next Friday. You will definitely see me next Friday.
One. Like, listen, when you came on, that energy and those eyes, and you was like fucking going. I'm clipping that. We're gonna clip that. We have to put that on. Like,
it's been a minute. I had to bring some. You know, I had to bring that energy, man. I had to bring it.
Well, I got this fucking guy over here. This guy over here. He's just like he's so
fucking forever, buddy.
He's so fucking high. He does like he's
hey Marcus Wu-Tang forever.
He's like a little like he's the wave, bro. Jay's rides the wave, and then this guy, no fucking chance that he's got some energy. This shit is done. And then so I need somebody to come in and go fucking loco like you, bro. You got to come in and match the energy with me.
I got you, bro. You my guy, bro.
We gotta fucking go.
I also have a 2-year-old that's starting to repeat things, so I can't really go too psycho.
All right. If I hear that,
did I hear you on the Hacker Show on the debut show? Was that you who I heard?
Yeah.
You was on Hacker Show?
Hacker After Dark?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, get this.
That was you, Stone Cold.
Boy, shout out to Big Marcus. So shout out to Big Marcus, man, because so not only did Stone Cold be on Jaguars today, he was on Hacker at Dark, and so that's 2 times on 10XL. He
cheating on us.
Hold on, and then didn't mention the Minute Till podcast.
Bro, that's cheating. You hiding us, bro. Like, you ashamed? Oh, you ashamed now? You won't post us on your social media together? You're ashamed? You treating us like a fat chick. You're ashamed of us.
You want to cuddle up with us at night because we warm.
Yeah.
Man, fuck out of here.
You see that? You wait till they go to sleep. Ain't this a motherfucker? Oh, my God. You know what, man? Well, Big Marcus, thank you, Big Marcus. Thank you.
Fellas.
We are so glad you back, bro. Y'all make sure y'all tune in this week. Big Marcus will be back, man. Hey, appreciate you for coming on, bro. Y'all already know, man. It's time to go. We are 40 minutes past this show time, but we needed it. This shit was great. As y'all know, man, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube at Minute Till Podcast. Follow us on Twitter at Minute Till Pod, Instagram at Minute Till Podcast. Stay connected with us in the Facebook group. Always, and tune in every Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern time, because we're going to bring it to you real as fuck, till as fuck, at all times. I am your host, the Hot Take Hooligan, Agent K. That is the cannabis analyst, Agent J, and we are out.